What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday the 13th. My name is Chris. Welcome to the Chem Nation Show. It's good to see you all. Mystic Korea, if you are here, thank you so much for the early raid. I appreciate that. Who do we got in the chat? We've got Tyler coming in from the raid. We got Becca here, Scout Luigi, Seth is here, Zero's here, Orifu, Matt. Happy Friday the 13th to you as well. We got Jedi Master, Sasuke, Ethan. Yes, look at Anaki's in the chat. And Big Cheese, too. What's up, Big Cheese? Cobra King is here. We got El Magin. What's going on? Crisp at Microwaves here. Gengar as well. I suppose what I should do, I'm noticing now, is change the sprite. There we go. We'll put Mimikyu in there. And we are going to be looking for a shiny, marked Mimikyu. So, let's knock out these 60 and make it happen. Morning, Evelyn. Good morning. Jordan's here too. Eduardo's here. Finn is here. Jason is here. Now, Mimikyu is kind of one of them that, not really going to notice a shiny Mimikyu out of the corner of your eye. So I do gotta, you know, put a little more effort into this one. Put a code in the chat to give some shinies away. Maybe, let me think about it. Let me think about it. We try to keep codes out of the chat. If you're just trying to give away some shinies, that may be okay. But let's wait a bit. Let's get settled in, and we'll see. We'll see. I didn't knock out any of the Mimikyu beforehand, so been a long time to struggle with homework done. Oh, you have a week holiday. Very nice, man. Very nice. That's got to be feel good. Good to have a week off. Hey, Jason. I think it's pretty crazy that we got a Friday the 13th in October. That's pretty cool. As you can see here, I have my shiny Iron Valiant here. And you can also see I've got Driftblim in there. That'll be my Coughing Hunter. It's got Imprison, Explosion, Memento, and then it's also got Hypnosis. So that's good too. Hey, Hefty! How's it going, Hefty? Chemistry Nation, not so scary. What's up? All right. Gonna get ourselves a marked Mimikyu today. Internet has been new internet test was completed. 400 megabits per second down, 750 upload. That's awesome, man. That is that's some good stuff. It's nice to have that uploads speed, especially when you're streaming. And I mean, you're never gonna need that much, but knowing that it's available, you're never gonna have an issue, so that's good. How's it going, shinies? Shinies and his weird perineum guess earlier. Do you have Blood Moon Ursaluna? I mean, yeah, I have the whole Kitakami dex complete. It's too bad we couldn't shiny hunt it. That would have been cool. But you know, Game Freak, they want to shiny lock everything. It's good. 14-hour, holy cow, workday. Yeah, I would imagine you'd be tired from that. I imagine you'd be tired. It was a song about love from the 80s. Tainted love. Whoa. Tainted love. That's okay. I sure. Well, he totally was guessing that. You know, Hefty. You know exactly what he was doing there. The good song, though. Makes me think of, Coneheads. Good luck on a hunt. Thank you, Andy. Kemaoki stream. Yeah, I'm trying to gain subscribers here. Not, well, I mean, it's not working out for me, but maybe that's the key. Maybe I'll change the channel to Karaoke Nation, and I'll shiny hunt while singing karaoke songs. I remember when my second daughter was born, we were in the hospital, and it was in the middle of the night, and they had those like hospital TVs, like the big old TVs that are mounted to the wall, and the only thing we could get was some like Spanish guy singing karaoke. So that's all that was on the TV at that time. 30 raids I've done for Guzzlord. You got 3 shinies, come on, man. Parodies you make up on the spot. Yeah, that would be good. I even took video footage of the screen because I thought it was funny. All right, I think that was the second message. So let me knock out a few more. Yesterday, male Jangmo with a Destiny Mark. Yes, first Destiny Mark Pokemon on my birthday. Try to get next year a Beldum. That'd be good. So did you get any shinies though, Christian? Any shinies of it with the Destiny Mark, or just the regular Jangmo O? All right, let me save the game. I just realized I won't be able to false swipe X as a ghost, but I can still put it to sleep. Thanks for 41 likes. Really early in the chat, much appreciated. No Destiny Mark shiny, just the Jangmo. Okay, at least you got something though, right? So I believe it's red onion, salt, and 2 spicy herba mystica if I want humongo power. The coffee sounded like a thwomp. Yeah, it is a thwomp. Yeah, interesting. Maybe maybe you should clip that, and then you could use that on your audio feed. Oh, a womp. I don't know what that is. Womp womp. I like Mimikyu's busted form. It looks cool. Japanese shiny Greninja from one of my friends in Scarlet. Can I use Masuda method with it? Yes. You can breed it with like an English Ditto, and then if you wanted, or even just breed it with an English Froakie, and you'd be good. Shiny Moltres is not so scary. 521 resets. Named it Picante. Congrats on a Moltres, man. You're catching in a few throws. You do it all the time. Oh, you mean Hefty. You talk about the Mimikyu. You got a singular salty herba mystica from a Como-O raid. I heard Como-Os can drop all 5 different types of herba mystica. I believe that's what Sax was telling me. Alright, so I think I should be able to notice the shiny. The non-shiny is quite yellow compared to the shiny, which is more grayscale. Plus the cheeks are not orange on the shiny, so I think we'll be able to do it. The USPS is a bummer. Wait, what's going on there? I know you got stuff going on with the DS. What is that? Just moving through the network. Okay, in transit to the next facility. Oh, okay. Yeah, tracking. I don't know what kind of tracking you paid for though. Hey, Anne-Marie, what's up? I actually, when I sent mine in, James the Catboy in the chat, when I sent mine in, I actually, at the time, I had made a trip down to the US for some grocery shopping, so I just mailed it from the US. Been not quite guaranteed 8, but left Chicago on the 8th. Okay. I'm sure it'll arrive. I'm sure it will arrive safe and sound. I'm just surprised that you stuffed it in just like a plain white envelope, like that you'd send a letter in. Where's my Mimikyu shiny? Where's my Mimikyu? I guess they don't really look that big. I've got Humongo power going, so maybe the tracking's have an issue. Yeah. What others can drop it? Snorlax. Snorlax a powerhouse. Drop what specifically? Salty? I don't know off of the top of my head, but you can search it up on Google. There's like a couple articles that show you the best raids. Yeah, I'm sure it'll make it fine. Had it full open like a sandwich too and wrote, please place bowling balls on top of this box. There you go. Yeah, we know that's gonna be there. Safe and sound then. Okay, here's Mimikyu. Maybe I should have made an encounter power for Ghost, but Humongo's fine. Spooky! Friday the 13th, that's right. This is the day that Jason comes to get you, and there's the shiny Mimikyu! Bingo bango! Let's see if this is gonna be marked. See how easy that is to notice? That is so easy. He's a big boy too, that's right. He is a big boy. Alright, let's catch it. It's gonna be marked. What a scam if it's marked. I mean, wait. It would be scammed if it's a scam either way, because if it's not marked, it's a scam, but if it's a mark, then it's like, we're only 13 minutes into the stream. They blend in with the turf. That is true, a little bit. Alright, let's check if it's marked. Checking to mark in 3, 2, 1. Not marked. So it's kind of a scam, but also kind of not a scam. So we got some more Mimikyu hunting. Maybe I need 13 shiny Mimikyus to get a mark. 13 on the 13th. No, I know. Well, you know what? I forget what the odds are, but it's pretty. It's not too difficult to get marks. We'll get one. If it's is scammed if it do, scammed if it don't. I know it's one of those catch-23s or whatever they say. Where is this thing? 13 of them in the hexagonal standing position. Got another anxious mark. Ooh, hefty going for all the marks. Hexagon is bestagon. That's right. A hexagon's very important shape in chemistry, especially in organic chemistry. Hit 53 likes. Oh, we do need a new like goal. That's right. We need a new like goal. We're already at 50 likes. Now if we can get 50 subscribers today, then I'd be jumping for joy. All right, Johnny's coming in quick with the like goal 100. Let me pin that up. Hefty, have you made any sort of spreadsheet or list of the marks that you have and the ones you need yet? Shiny hunting for a shiny Ditto. Good luck on the Ditto. Beautiful shiny. Beautiful shiny. Black and White remake ILC better not touch that game. I think ILCA probably would do a better job than Game Freak, to be honest. Like, you realize they just made the game, right? Like, they didn't have, I'm sure they didn't have creative license. They were just told, make the game exactly like this, and that's it, right? I don't think the decisions necessarily to not have, you know, additional content and everything came from ILCA. I think that was all coming down from Game Freak. Think about shiny hunting Impidimp tomorrow. Impidimp's a good shiny, yeah. Impidimp's pretty cool. Oh, I gotta bump up the counter here. We got one Mimikyu shiny already today. We checked for the mark at 13 minutes into the live stream, but it was not marked. When you unlock a ninja outfit clothes, I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure in Legends, I still have like the stock clothes that they give you to start with. Alright, Mimi, where are you here? We're just shiny number 2. 73rd, Scarlet Violet shiny without the shiny charm. What would be... Oh! That would be 73 without the charm. So are you doing outbreaks? Are you making sandwiches, like Herba Mystica sandwiches? Kind of thing? Yeah, I would end the sandwich. Okay. So I think even without the charm, that's still like 1 in 683, I think. What if they didn't make the platinum version so they could have another remake in their pocket? Alright, next year, you guys wanted platinum, so here's the platinum remake. I don't know how... I think the fans wouldn't be too happy with that. Oh, no outbreak. Okay. Okay. All right. So your friend's helping you out. Yeah, outbreaks can make it a little bit easier. An outbreak with 60 knocked out is like the same as having the shiny charm. Essentially, you get two extra chances. Isn't that... Yeah, that's what the fans wanted, apparently. They just said... Everyone just talked about Gen 4 remake, Gen 4 remake, Gen 4 remake. So they're like, okay, here's your Gen 4 games remade. And they're like, no, we wanted platinum. So... But remakes usually aren't of, like, the base game. Like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver were remakes of Gold and Silver. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, not of Emerald. So, I mean, it makes sense that they would do remakes of Diamond and Pearl. Don't milk all the cows if you don't have to. Alright. Never heard that saying before. Shocked they didn't remake Platinum like they did with Crystal and Emerald. Oh, wait. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Come on. Oh, and also Fire Red and Leaf Green, I didn't mention. Were obviously remakes of Red and Blue, or Red and Green, I guess, the original Japanese versions. Are you prepared for this hunt? I'm not, Sax. I didn't look up Mimikyu's moveset. I like to keep things spicy. But look it, I prepared for when I do coughing again. I got Drift Blim. I'm ready to go with my Drift Blim for coughing when I hunt that again. Already caught one Mimikyu. Shiny, not marked, unfortunately. Nothing spicy about lacking. Well, that's your opinion. I actually think it's not lacking. I think it's the opposite. I think it's fulling. I don't know what the opposite of lack is. Have? It's having? Happy Friday the 13th to you, Shady. How's it going? I don't know. What's the opposite of lack? Have? You have something? Just realized the light goal, guy. Yeah, oh, right, look at that. I didn't even realize. Johnny Hell's a poppin'. Yeah, he's got the Mimikyu. I didn't even, that was not intentional. But that's pretty cool. It can kill your mom, though. Oh, with pain, oh, my mon. With pain split. Well, I guess not really, because I'm not going to attack it or anything. We're both going to be full HP. Where are those push-ups you owe me? I didn't promise you any push-ups. Focus on PLA, which turned out to be an amazing game, but they could have done so much more with the BDS remakes. Yep, I just don't think Game Freak cared that much, to be honest. I think it was probably just a easy couple of bucks for them, and yeah. But yeah, Heart Gold Soul Silver was really good, and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire had a lot of stuff in it. But yeah, BDSP just kind of seemed like it was slapped together, and I mean, it wasn't a terrible game. Like, I enjoyed it. But, I also wasn't anticipating it for years and years and years. Literally no evidence suggests that you aren't actually pushing the Earth down. Well, yeah, I think there's sufficient evidence for that. I think if the Earth was randomly moving up and down when people did push-ups, you know, it would change our orbit a little bit around the sun, and NASA would figure it out. I would say that's sufficient. New report from NASA. We apparently, on the other side of the world as Manitoba, the Earth is like bobbing up and down. In that is bouncing downwards a couple of inches. What's going on with that? Terrible. It just wasn't up to people's expectations. And that's, I think that's the key, right? It didn't meet the expectations. Sometimes people have expectations too high. And honestly, I think a few vocal people really hated BDSP. And then it was just easy to jump on the hate train. I didn't think it was that bad. I think everyone it was just too easy to criticize it. 100% Scout Luigi, nice. Very nice. Expectations too high, right? Like, look at with the Pokemon Unite announcement. Everyone was convinced we were getting a Johto game because they had, in the background, there was like the Pokemon Let's Go boxes, and then they had plushes of Espeon and Umbreon, so everybody thought it was going to be some Johto announcement. Then they announced Unite, and the video announcement got like over 100,000 dislikes. People were so mad. And Unite's a popular game, but people they had their expectations set in one way, and they weren't met, and people got angry. And everybody just jumped in on the hate train. Yeah, 15.6 million copies. I mean, that's a lot of copies. GB, I like the style of the BDSP. Yeah, they didn't add anything, but it did give us free access to hunt Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus. Yep. Yeah, and if the Shiny Charm didn't suck in the game, you'd probably see a lot more people still shiny hunting in it. What have I got on the sandwich here? 14 minutes left. The radar was like, it was okay. Radar hunting could be frustrating, but it was still enjoyable, right? Everybody liked it. Everybody's favorite part of the chain hunting is when I said the chain continues. Everybody loved that. They were like cheering and clapping and everything. Yeah, only eggs. Exactly, only eggs get boosted by the shiny charm. John, you haven't touched it since Arceus, Shaman, and Darkrai? I still gotta go back and do Shaman. I have Darkrai and Arceus. I still have to do Shaman. But yeah, other than those hunts, I haven't done really anything in the game. Radar is the challenge which you're begging for. Yeah, I might even go back to Radar sometime. Because since Arceus came out, And then Scarlet and Violet. Shiny hunting is just really, really easy for shinies. Radar chains were the highest of highs, the lowest of the lows. Especially when you'd get to like 39 or 40 on your chain. And then it just like ends. I've had my chain end right on 40. It's like, okay, I've caught 39. I've caught 39. Here's number 40. And then bang, or defeated, or whatever you have to do. And then right on 40 it breaks. Villy into chat. Morning Cam, morning Villy. Fighting sandwich, which ingredients? You could just literally just look up like sparkling power sandwiches on Google, and you'll find it a ton of images that I'll show you what you need. Yeah, shinies used to be difficult as heck. Now they're less exciting. Like when you see like 5 or 6 or 7 shinies every day, they're really not that special anymore, which is, I guess, now I'm moving more towards mark hunting. I know Sax has been trying to get me to do that for a long time. I think Pickle for fighting. Pickle? Let's see, what do I got? I've got, Pickles, yeah. But yeah, Pickles for fighting is what I got too. Shiny stocks are dropping fast, that's right. Overworld shinies make sense. Like realistically, it makes sense that if a Pokemon's shiny, you would see it in the overworld as shiny. You wouldn't have to like actually encounter it. But to me it's less exciting because it's just like suddenly it's just there and it's like, oh, okay. It was so tough soft resetting back in the day. I know, it was so hard to push those buttons. All right, maybe easy and difficult. I'm not using them in the same sense as you are thinking. Physically, it's not hard to shiny hunt. It's just time consuming in the old games. It takes a lot longer. Could be a justification for overall Pokemon not being shiny. What would that be? That they're just like they're disguising themselves as to not attract attention? I know it's tough to walk in the long grass. You know what I mean, Sax. Seem to have the same target for now. Yeah, Mimikyu. I mean, it's Friday the 13th. Mimikyu's a cool Pokemon, so it's a lot of people like Mimikyu. By the way, we're at 64 likes. We have 92 people here. I bet if everyone hits the like button, we can get to 100 right away. 2 Ho-Oh, Gen 2 Ho-Oh, yeah. The one in 8,192 resets. Reset hunts. Those can take a long time. Though my Celebi actually only took me like 1,200. I got Celebi really fast. This was before I streamed my 3DS. Spooky hunt for spooky month. That's right. Yeah, we used to go touch the grass in the game. All these kids missing out. I probably want to go back to Sword and Shield at some point, and because there's some hunts in there I want to do. There's just something is more, to me it's more satisfying when you're running in the grass or you see like a non-shiny Pokemon and then you encounter it and then you see that it's shiny after the encounter. Like, to me that's way more exciting than just riding around and be like, oh, there it is, okay. We had a really fast shiny Mimikyu today, but it was not marked. Yeah, I'd like to do some hunts in Sword and Shield at some point. Probably after the second DLC kind of comes out and I've done what I need to do in there. Do some Sword and Shield hunts, do some radar hunts in BDSP. I'd even like to do some SOS. Yeah, fishing as well. I'll have to do a fishing hunt at some point in Sword and Shield so that I can get the fishing mark. Entering a battle and then finding it shiny is a better feeling. Yeah, exactly. Go back to Sword and Siege. Masuda's most optimal to hunt in this game or in Sword and Shield. Dex Nav. Yeah, I've never done Dex Nav actually. Oh, I was looking up what the Nintendo online or whatever, you know, going down next year or whatever. And I was told something and I passed along the information, which turns out that it was incorrect. So I'd like to retract something that I said and correct it. And that is the 3DS eShop and the Wii U eShop are not closing, as in you'll still be able to download any games you've been that you've purchased before. Only online communications are being disabled. Nintendo Online stuff. So you can still access the eShop and download games that you've previously purchased. At least that's what I was reading. Yeah, island scan hunts are good too. I did Greninja. And I did Chestnut, but I haven't done Delphox yet, so that would be a good one to do. Why does Dr. Phil look like President Taft, except the color? I don't even know who that is. Isn't that what people have been saying? Well, people have been saying, like, the eShop, you won't be able to download your games. People are saying bank is going down. People saying, like, whatever. There's all kinds of things people saying. Bank is right around the corner. Jirachi, Deoxys, ASAP. Yeah, that's true. Shoot. So, if, yeah, well, there's no word on Bank. Bank is remaining open for at least for a while. But yeah, it will inevitably go away, I think. But yeah, if anything, I've got to get a copy of Emerald. How do you trade from a physical copy of Emerald? Someone creates a homebrew app. I mean, it'll probably that'll probably happen too. Hey, morning, JJ. It'll go away someday, right? I'm still gonna have to purchase a copy of Emerald, I guess. Emerald and DS Game Boy Advance slot. Which I don't have a DS. With, you know, I don't have a DS with the Game Boy slot, so it's kind of annoying. You have like the early DS with the Game Boy slot. You can actually get, you'll never use it. At one point, Loopy was actually installing capture cards for that specific model, like the DS with the Game Boy Advance slot, which would be cool because then you could actually stream your physical Game Boy games. Well, just hang on to it. I'm not gonna take a free DS from anybody right now. Yeah, DS Lite, and they're pretty cheap too. Like I'm sure I could find them locally for cheap. But Emerald is still around 200 bucks Canadian locally. And honestly, I've got more important things to put money towards, so I don't want to do that. Just have to wait till Christmas time. A white DS Lite for free. Well, I know you are, but like I don't like taking things that that are like valuable. Just send it back one day, Emerald. I would be terrified to borrow if somebody lend me their Emerald. I would like end up losing it or breaking it or something. I've got a bad habit of not wanting to accept gifts. People have actually offered to send me a copy of Emerald. They're like, I have a copy, I don't play anymore, you can have it. I'm like, no, please don't send me, that's too valuable. You ever play Crystal all the way through? Yeah, I have. I've played through Crystal multiple times. On the table, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to be able to shiny hunt the Mew and the Jirachi. Or not the Jirachi, the Deoxys. But if a DS Lite happens to end up in his P.O. box from someone named Mike H., I'm not gonna read it just in case. It's out of your control. That's true. 300 bucks? Get out of here, Sax, with that $300 nonsense. Firm believer it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. It's easier anyway. $300 nonsense. What the heck? I've got I've got 5 crisp US $20 bills. I'll send you that for a copy of Emerald. I've got that stashed away nice, and they're good shape. They are crisp. They're like almost like uncirculated bills. You can use that e-reader to shiny and Jirachi.
Subscriber.
What? The Beast, thanks for the subscribe. E-reader? What e-reader? What even time is this on the sandwich? 52 seconds? Hefty says, wait, what? Yeah, what are we talking about? How we could hunt with an e-reader? Hunt Jirachi? How's that work? PSA 10 $20 bills. Yeah, maybe 9. They might be a 9. Bump channel in Coliseum. That doesn't mean anything to me. NASA spotted a creature with orange and blue armed. Creature hides in a triangle. They saw a green snake dragon. That's right. That'd be pretty cool if like if we had confirmation of like life outside the Earth. Like intelligent life. Alright, nothing there. Except for the one shiny Mimikyu. Oh, a mystery gift event to hunt it at the rock in Moss Deep. Ooh, so it's like, it's a hacked one, kind of. I don't want some stinky fan-made event that I'm gonna hunt it in. I do remember you telling me that, though. I do remember you telling me. Hunting for the strangest Pokemon. Me or you? Game legal? Yes. But my conscience would eat away at me every night. I can't sleep. And when I do sleep, I dream about it. And when I dream, I scream about it. That's what is gonna happen to me. My conscience eats away. Not to be annoying, but are my messages being held up? Chem, oh, do you need this year's Trick or Trade? I have not, I haven't seen it, no. I saw it, the Costco had them, but they were the much bigger packs for more expensive. New Mike oh, series dropped on Netflix, nice! Yeah, I like his series Skrillbo. I do like them. I really enjoyed Midnight Mass. What a delicious sandwich. 2 ground up spicy herbs, some salt, and like 3 slivers of red onion. I'm in the US, just wondering if it's not in Canada this year. We have them in Canada. I just haven't really been looking for them. Yeah, going for Jirachi at some point, yeah. You can get Litwick here as well with a ghost sandwich, but Litwick is a nighttime only spawn, so just at night. Based off short stories, Edgar Allan Poe, okay. Yeah, he wrote that poem about that bird that just doesn't leave the guy he's tapping or whatever. And that's a good one. End of the day, yeah, it'll be able to do. It's legal, but I think you know me, Sax. I like to try to do things as legitimate as possible. You got some bad news. RMS, what? The Pit in the Pendulum. Yeah, there's a Telltale Heart or whatever it is called. Oh yeah, in our Discord for sure. We have trades channel in our Discord. You can do that and just say, hey, I'm trading away some shinies. If anyone wants one. Joined and you already have a shiny. Yeah, we got one like 12 minutes into the stream. It's almost disappointing that it wasn't 13 minutes into the stream, but yeah. When I have time for X, gonna unlock every mon in a friend safari. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I know you were telling me there's a way you could do that too. Now there's some Litwick spawning on, because it's turning to nighttime in the game. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a marked Litwick. They would be what? 1 in 683 chance. The Mimikyus would be 1 in 512. Telltale Heart is one of them. Yeah, I like Mike Flanagan. Midnight Mass was really good. I really enjoyed that one. And then the Midnight Club was good, but it I remember feeling unsatisfied. Like when you go for a meal and you're not quite full afterwards. You have until April. No, that's, well, what? Oh, for Friend Safari? They said Nintendo online service. I don't know if that includes Pokemon. Like if Pokemon has their own servers, like I don't know if that counts. If Pokemon games count towards that. On Reddit getting all the safaris. So how does that work? Like, can you only have like one friend safari at a time, or how does it work? Do you just, once you have it in the game, you talk to the person and you go to a specific safari? Is like that how it works? I'm not sure, because I've never done the friend safaris before. Alright, now also that it's nighttime, the Mimikyu might be a little harder to spot. Like, you can have... I assumed, and I don't know why. I thought it was only just, like, one friend safari at a time kind of thing. But I guess if you could unlock, like, multiple ones and then you just choose, that's kind of cool. So are you saying there's a friend safari, Sax, that you go into the safari and it literally has every Pokemon instead of 2 or 3? I remember you saying there was something that you can get all of them, but I wasn't sure, because I'm not really sure how the friend safari works. Oh, a grid of all your friend safaris. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I thought it was more like just a one at a time deal. Well, that makes things easier then, because you can start adding friend safaris now, I guess. Just bypasses looking for friends. Okay. Interesting. would, yeah, it would make hunts impossible, essentially, yeah. Patch will be your friend, yeah. Well, I removed a custom firmware from my 3DS. I did, yeah, Sax, I did. No, I actually really did remove the custom firmware. I don't know, I just, whatever, I didn't use it for anything. I just wanted to have the device clean and all that. Plus, it was my capture device, and I was just like with updates and stuff, I know I just didn't want to risk it like bricking. I know there's probably no chance that's gonna happen, but whatever. Also, I didn't like that, you know, if I, whatever, if my SD card got corrupted or something, and then I could, whatever, then I wouldn't be able to run it without the SD card. What's up, Cam? Hey, Philly, what's up? What are you doing over there? Also, as a live streamer, I also like to be able to say to people that there's no custom firmware, and then that way there's no, you know, there's no, whatever, people can believe that, some people might think that I'm like hacking in the odds or changing the odds or cheating somehow. What's up, Potato Ed? How's it going? Oh, 84 likes, getting very close to 100. I bet we can hit 100 likes in the first hour. Kind of easy to see if you do anything fishy on a 3DS. Well, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Here we go. Mimikyu number 2. Shiny Mimikyu number 2. Bingo bango. Let's put it to sleep and catch it. Yeah, nobody wants a shiny? Dang. Hey, why did he not go to sleep? Yeah, we say dang and darn here. Because, I got kids and they sometimes watch this, so. Here we go. Bought the wicker basket box. For autumn, $44.95 down to $11.90, $11.25. What do you even need a wicker basket box for? What does she need a wicker basket box? What's she gonna do? Put her yarn in there for knitting? Oh, for Christmas? Well, yeah, okay, so what for Christmas? I'm just asking what you would use it for. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Dale. Here we go, there's the critical catch. Let's see if Mimikyu number 2 is marked. It's a box for wicker baskets. So it's a box that you put wicker baskets into. I see. All right, here we go. Let's check the Mimikyu. We'll see if it is marked in 3, 2, 1. It is marked. Yay! It's marked. Okay, but it doesn't count if it's the uncommon mark. It doesn't count if it is uncommon. Yeah, Sax, it's a great nature modest. Sleepy time. Let's see some guesses in there. Big Cheese going with Sleepy. Potato Head is going Sleepy. Sleepy always seems to be the easy call, you know, when it's at nighttime. Yeah, we got the uncommon mark, Hermit. Good stream. And yo, Angie, thank you so much for the 10 gifted members. How do I somehow like did something. There we go. Rare mark, upbeat mark, Don mark. Okay, who's getting it? Ethan got one, Nicholas got one, Phil the Plant, Malachi, Slam City, Rainbow Lamacorn, Luna got one, Chris got one, Fofido got one, Joanna got one, and another one. 11 out of 13. All right, we are gonna check this. Who's gonna get the single one there? It's not popping in. It didn't show me in the chat, but who got it? But here we go, crafty mark. All right, so let's say 3, 2, 1. Mimikyu to Sleepy. Thank you again, Angie. McKermit got that one. McKermit Muppet the Frog. Sleepy time mark.
Welcome, new channel member.
And that's number 13. I wondered if that's exactly what you were doing. Thank you so much, Angie. 13 today.
Welcome, new channel member.
Mimikyu the Sleepy. I've got a lot of sleepy ones.
Welcome, new channel member.
Now the question is, what the heck do I hunt for now?
Welcome, new channel member.
Do I go for Gastly or something? I could go for Gastly. Is that a nighttime only spawn? I think it is, right?
Welcome, new
already 13 shinies? No, 13 memberships.
Welcome, new
Angie coming in with the heavy memberships.
Welcome, new channel member.
Duskull, yeah. I already have a marked Gengar, though it is the uncommon mark. Phantump is a good one. Yeah, weather and time marks. I like the personality marks. Personality marks are nice. I guess I'll just start smacking these guys. Really nice community cam. And then during the daytime, I know... Thank you. Thanks, Potato Head. We try to keep the community pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Maybe I could work on Gastly, but then also during the daytime. Phantom's a daytime spawn, so I could work on use like encounter power or something for Ghost, and see if I can get something in a Phantom when the Gastlys aren't spawned. Last personality was my teensy ferocious Clefairy. Hey, Emerin, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. We're at 85 likes. We've got 6 minutes to get 15 likes. That's gonna be tough, but we could do it. Streaming the new Mario game? No, I wasn't planning on streaming it. I think, yeah, you'd have to ask the mod. I think language. We try to keep the language pretty G-rated in the chat, even though it's not that bad of a word. Shiny Rockruff on Scarlet, congrats. Ferocious Clefairy. Yeah, if you guys type in !marks into chat, !marks, you can see a list of all the marks I have on a shiny Pokemon. No, it wasn't anything rude. I think you used the D word. It's not that terrible of a word, but we got some kids watching or whatever, so we try to keep it pretty clean. But yes, thank you so much, Angie. 13 gifted members. Like, my kids somehow know what all the swear words are. They know what the S word is. And one time my 6-year-old dropped the F-bomb, and we told her, like, that's a bad word, you can't say that, and we haven't heard her say it since. So she didn't know. She just heard it somewhere. 32-year-old kid. That's right. You never really become an adult. You just become a big... You're just a big kid. But yeah, my kids go to school, so I'm sure they hear everything there. Yeah, she was like, "What the bleep?" So we had to explain to her that is a bad word. You don't use that word. And said you're not in trouble because you didn't know, but you can't use that word. No soap. No soap. Oh, it was cute though, yeah. Well, we haven't heard her say it since. Whether she uses it at school, I don't know. I can't imagine that she does. My daughter's a little sweet, precious sweetheart. She would never do anything wrong when I'm not looking. Except yesterday they found a life jacket and they cut it up. I couldn't. Oh, that was annoying. Scold my wife and me for saying bad words. They scold you. They found like a life jacket in a house, and they snuck it into the bedroom and they cut it up with a pair of scissors. Not that we ever curse intentionally, sometimes slip out or they hear you and when you think they're not around. Yeah, outbreak's getting lower, so that's 1. 2, 3. Oh, the kindly mark. Nice. 6, 7, 8. I hope I can notice Gastly if it's shiny in the game. I think I did Gastly before and I was able to notice it. Love to play 2D Mario games together, but only 2D ones. She can't use the joystick? That's funny. Yeah, I'd love to get, you know, all the new Mario games coming out. The All-Stars and the Wonder, and then the, whatever, Donkey Kong Mario game coming out, but I gotta save, I gotta get into, try to get into saving mode and just not buy everything I want. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna make an encounter power ghost sandwich. And go from there. It's hard because there's so many things I want to buy, and it's not like if I bought it, like I wouldn't go broke, but if you buy this thing that you want and that thing that you want and another thing that you want and they all start adding up, and then eventually you do go broke. So, like I said, there's been times where I've saw copies of Emerald that I wanted to buy and I didn't. You know, I want a new computer desk. I want new computer monitors. There's a lot of games I'd like to get. But I'm trying to break the habit of spending money. Film called Pirate's Passage. The spiciest thing that is said by Jim is "Holy cow!" Oh, but he says "dang." Oh, mostly for emphasis. Okay. Emergency happens. Don't have emergency fund. Yeah, you spent it on video games. Exactly right. What if like I got a leak in the roof, right? And I got to get the roof repaired or something, or the furnace kicks out and I got to get somebody to come in and repair the furnace or replace the furnace or something, right? All right. I guess while I'm thinking about it, wow, they okay. Oh, I'm gonna put that in there. Got myself a phone case, a crock pot, and some other things. Okay, phone case, crock pot. Phone case is kind of something I would argue you need. Crock pot, I mean, it's fine. to. You're gonna use that. I need to use mine too. For a while there, I was making a lot of stew. I had like a really good stew recipe. So I was like, I would go to the store and I'd buy a bunch of stewing beef. And I had a bunch of ingredients and I was making a stew in my crock pot, and it's so good. Cut up some, put some onions in there. Some carrots, some potatoes. Stewing beef. What else did I put in there? Like some red wine. And a beef bouillon, or whatever you call it. I forget my recipe. There's a bunch of stuff. And tons of seasoning, like salt and pepper. So that's quite a few different seasons right there. Isn't it cool humanity likes to dress up and cook their food in fancy ways? I guess so. Capture cards so I can post my nefarious shinies to the interwebs. There you go, Sax. Wasting money on Pokemon cards? Yeah, I need to take a break. See, I went to Walmart and I saw they had a bunch of like the box sets, I guess. Or like the special packaging sets. I used both of those seasonings actually. And I've been wanting to buy the Pokemon 151 set, but I refuse because I know as soon as I buy like one time, I'm gonna get hooked again. Because I don't like to have like incomplete sets. So it's like I want to just keep buying to complete the set, and I know that I'm never gonna complete the set. I'm not gonna be able to buy enough cards to do it. Can't take money when you go. No, but if I can leave it to my kids, then then they could buy stuff with it, I guess. I've treated myself a lot lately, so I gotta cut back. Even at the McDonald's, they got Monopoly now. I wouldn't mind getting some McDonald's to play the Monopoly. Whoops. But I haven't had McDonald's in a while. You want a giveaway on a YouTube stream has been downhill. Oh, shoot. So you started off with some free Pokemon cards, and then now you got you hooked. I know, you know, potentially next year, you know, in about a year from now, perhaps, if, you know, if there's any truth to any of the leaks, we might be getting the next generation Nintendo console. So, you know, I'm gonna have to eventually get that if I want to continue streaming any of the new games. Your mom got you an ETB of the first Scarlet and Violet set last week. Now you're looking at the cards that are missing? Yeah. I think I remember when I was first starting streaming, I bought 2 booster boxes of XY Evolutions. They were like 130 bucks Canadian or something. About $100 US. And now those booster boxes are really expensive. And I opened them up. Set up 3 computers, PC extra. Wait, what? Am I gonna notice the Gastly shiny? I think I will. Doing the McDonald's Monopoly, the Halloween Nugget toys. Yeah, the 90s McDonald's toys are really cool. Oh, I asked my kids, because we were talking yesterday, I couldn't remember what toys we had at McDonald's right now. They're called Adopt Me. They're little animal creature toys. So I think we got them Happy Meal the other day, and they got a little squirrel toy. Leaky shower spout. That's not good. DS Game Boy Advance at night under a pillow. Oh, right, sneaking it under their pillow so you can play it at night. They just do that with their Nintendo Switch now. Shiny Dynamax Adventures. Oh, Metagross. Congrats on that. I love that whole shiny line. Hawkeye. You will see him, Hawkeye. Oh, right, because of the Yeah, because of the cutie fly. Shiny for you to go for. What should I go for, Sax? What should I hunt for? Start a new file, Sword and Shield. Shiny hunt the Pokemon in the Fire Gym. That is something that I've actually wanted to do. It's too bad I can't get the Shiny Charm before then. I mean, I could transfer everything in through, obviously through home, but you can't get to Sirchester at that point. Are you gonna watch the Five Nights at Freddy movie? I guess if it comes on Netflix or whatever. Oh, Charm doesn't affect the gym anyway? Okay. Yeah, that'd be a neat hunt. That's something I've thought about doing. It's a full odds hunt. I think there's two. I think there's two of the Gen 8 fossil Pokemon that I still have to hunt. I don't know if I've got 2 or 3 shinies. I have 2 for sure. I can't remember if I got the third one. Took like 2k to get Litwick. Now, what Pokemon spawn in there? Is it like... Because there's a Vulpix too, right? Oh, they filmed it just up the road from you. Nice. Sizzlipede too? Okay. Vulpix and Sizzlipede. And it's all random, right? Are they all equally likely? 1 in 3 for each, or do some have higher spawn rates? Don't want to call them to fix it. Apartment plumber charges a lot. The landlord just passes it onto rental increases. I don't know if that's legal. I don't think they're allowed to do that. Oh, we had to do some repairs at your apartment. Now we're gonna raise your rent. I don't think they're allowed to do that. Oh, they each have their own patch of grass. Oh, okay, so you can actually choose. Don't think he cares. Well, I mean, you're not paying for water, right? At the end of the lease, yeah. I don't know what rent control is like in Alberta, so I don't know what the laws are and how much they can increase rent. And you could do all 3 before moving on. Yeah, that's tough though. That's a lot of encounters. There is none. Well, there's got to be something. Like, you can't, like, if your lease ends, they can't, like, double your rent. I'm pretty sure. There's got to be something, like a percentage. They can only increase it by a certain percentage. Maybe. Happy Friday the 13th, TB. What's going on? Oh no, 93 likes. We didn't quite make it to 100 in the first hour. I wasn't really paying attention though. Oh. We got the member goal. Nobody told me to put on the glasses. I keep forgetting to put those on. Also hunt the floating Eldegoss. 1 shot. If you had 1 shot, 1 opportunity to get the floating Eldegoss. There's no rent control in Alberta. No, none at all. I feel like there's got to be something. Once you encounter it, it never shows up again. So could you soft reset it then, or is it sort of set type deal? Near the daycare, okay. Interesting. No rent control in Alberta. Okay, so a soft reset. Oops. Zygarde hard, do you mind helping? Oh, Zygarde is hard. Well, yeah, I can't, I'm not gonna turn off this game and do Dynamax Adventures. No rent control in Newfoundland. But I feel like... I don't know, that'd be weird, because, like, I can't imagine that they'd just be allowed to say, like, okay, your lease is up, now it's double the rent. Now your rent is going up double. But who knows, I don't know. Keep trying, yeah. If you're part of the Discord, right, you can always ask, you can ask in the Discord server if anyone can help you out. Yeah, percent cap. That's what I mean. Like, they can only rent it a certain percentage. And I'm sure there's many landlords who either don't know that, or they do know and they don't care. Man, that looks so different. And they don't care and they just do it anyway, because if they can get away with it, why not, right? They have all these fancy tools, software to tell them how much they can charge. Yeah, and sometimes they'll try to charge you more, because if you just say, okay, and you don't know as a tenant, then they can get away with it. Yo, Game Boy, what's up, Tyler? How's it going, Tyler? Looking for... We did get the marked Mimikyu. It had the sleepy time mark, which I'm kind of sick of, to be honest. I like the personality marks. I think the personality marks are the coolest. They already made a lot of profit. Some of them do, yeah. Some of them do. But essentially, like, when you're paying rent, right? You're buying the building for them. That's what happens when you pay rent. You're just paying for somebody else's property. And at the end of the day, they end up owning it and you don't own it. You're paying somebody else's mortgage. Yeah, I gotta redo some for personality marks eventually. Gonna have to do it eventually. See, like, some of these look like they could be shiny. I think if I see a shiny, I'll know, though. Sometimes the gas looks blue and sometimes it looks purple. Doing good, waiting for Jess to get home. 4-hour drive. Ugh. Yeah, the 4-hour drives are not fun. But cousin getting married tomorrow. Nice. Weddings are cool. How is Halloween closer than summer already? Yeah, I know. Though it was a nice, beautiful 6 degrees Celsius this morning when I took the kiddos to school. It's supposed to get up to 13 Celsius today. Hoping that that we don't get any snow before Halloween. My kids on Halloween, because Halloween at school, you can wear the costume, so the kids are going to wear their Wednesday costume, but they want me to dress up like Uncle Fester to drop them off at school. So if that's the case, then I'd have to be live streaming in my Uncle Fester costume. I don't think anybody wants that, though. 59 degrees in Jersey, don't get snow until November. I mean, when I was younger, it was almost like... It was almost guaranteed you'd have snow on Halloween. Now it's like, you know, it feels like it's 50-50. Gonna shave your head? No. You'd make a great Uncle Fester. Maybe. Mortgage is only $300 a month, more than the last apartment I lived in. Yeah, problem is getting bank loans, savings. Yeah, like, owning is nice. Compared to paying rent, but yeah, if you want to buy, you need a down payment, which in Canada is a minimum of 5%. So if you have a $200,000 house, you need like 10 grand for a down payment, plus your land transfer tax is, you know, $4,000, and then you got to pay your lawyer fees and property tax adjustments, first month interest on your mortgage. So closing costs, you have to have a bunch of savings to buy a house. And then you got to put aside money for maintenance, because I mean, if you own the house, you got to pay for maintenance on it. But at least you own it. At least you own it. Everyone wants that. Everyone wants to see that. Go back to college on Halloween. There's been times where I thought I wouldn't mind going back to school just to take a class just for the heck of it, but I would probably go for 1 week and then be sick of it. And be like, why did I want to go back to school? Started snowing here yesterday, but it's not all white. We had one morning where there was frost on the grass, where it was -1, which was like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So we had one morning where it was frosty. In the States, you're penalized with PMI until you paid 20% of the house value. I know we have something that's called CMHC, which is mortgage insurance. If you don't put 20% down, then you have to pay mortgage insurance, but they just add that onto your mortgage value. So let's say the mortgage insurance is like 6-7 grand. They just add that to your mortgage. Owning a house isn't as popular. Yeah, because people can't afford a house. I think people want to own a house, but the housing prices are really expensive and the wages aren't really keeping up. Like the price of housing is going way up and wages are not going so far. It's becoming really difficult to own a house. More doors or wheels in the world? I would say probably wheels. I don't know though. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of doors potentially in a house. Holy Eric, 14 months. I won't even read your message because it's so full of lies that it angers my blood to see such a message. Don't have a landlord to call. Yeah, when something goes wrong in your house, you don't call up the landlord and say like, oh man, there's a leak under the sink. It's like either you call a plumber and pay out of your own pocket, or you fix it yourself. You have more money renting? Not necessarily. A lot of places, rent is more expensive than a mortgage. And you're also building equity too. So depending on your interest rate, you know, a big chunk of your monthly payment stays yours because you own the property, and then of course your house value goes up as well. Renting is it's the landlord's responsibility, exactly. Depending on where you live, houses are being auctioned higher than they're worth. Yeah, I know during like when the pandemic sort of ended, housing prices were crazy. People were paying tens of thousands of dollars above asking price just for the houses. Do you need Calyrex Glastrier for Necrozma in the den? No, you don't. But you have to have all of the Ultra Beasts to get Necrozma, I believe. Or somebody can just host a Necrozma den and you can join their raid, their Dynamax adventure, and then just save the location. Brothers and electrician had 3. I wish I had 3 more brothers. Plumber, carpenter, and an HVAC tech, right? Looks like Gastly is done here for the day. But I've got 9 minutes left on the sandwich, so let's see if I can find a Phantump. There's no... I forgot there's no flying location in the woods. House at asking price? Yeah, me too. We bought our house just before the pandemic hit. And And we also got lucky because when we bought the house, the roof had been redone only like a couple years before, and there was like a new furnace, a new hot water tank, and a new air conditioning unit. So all of like the big expenses everything was like new, so we don't have to worry about it for a while. Oh, got Mimikyu. Yeah, got a marked Mimikyu already. Yeah, right before the thing, back in the spring, we got our house below asking price. Inflated to square footage, man. Was your was the previous owner Donald Trump? There's a lot of Mimikyus here, but yeah, we want I want Phantom. But yeah, but now interest rates are going up in Canada, or they have gone up. So we don't have like 25, 30-year mortgage terms in Canada. You have to renegotiate your rate every so many years. So once your term is up, then your interest rate, some people are going to go from like 2% interest to like 6%.
Welcome, returning.
And I don't know how people are going to be able to afford that. Yeah, it was only 10,000. That's crazy. You should have got a refund. Been an honor to support you. Thank you, Jason. 4 months already. Appreciate that. I appreciate the 4 months. There's so many Mimikyu, but not many Phantom. What are you doing in Paldea? This is not Paldea. Let's get the Kami sacks. Don't even get it twisted. Yeah, that stinks. Fixed rate at 2.4% right before the interest rate. Yeah, and that's for the full term, right? Here they don't offer that. It's like you can get like a 5-year term or something. That's what a lot of people get. Oh, it looked like the lag tree, yeah. Yeah, and I know there's people like who bought. Yeah, unless you wanted to refinance. Though to be fair, when you get your mortgage, they do it's called here. I don't know if they do it in the U.S. They call it a stress test. So they don't see if you can afford it at the current rate. They see if it, like 3-4% above what the rates are, like just in case rates go up. You'd be locked in a 3.375. Locked in a 3. I would love to be locked in at 3%. I still have Elden Ring, yeah. I never even opened it once, Sax. Look at all those Phantom. That'd be cool if one was shiny though. I wonder if I should do like a Litwick outbreak or something. That makes 2 of us. Oh yeah, you got it too and didn't even play it. It was just so hyped up and I was like, yeah, I gotta do it. Aren't you time skipping for the Gastly? Well, I still have a little bit of time on the sandwich left, so that's why I figured I'd just finish off the sandwich here and see if I get a Phantom or something. Looking into spring 2020, looking at 4.75, Hana House 5.25. Yeah, I know, I personally know people now who have refinanced their mortgage and gone from like 3% to like almost 7%. And your payment goes way up. Your monthly payment is like way higher and you're not getting anything new from it. It's literally you're still just paying your house. It's as if your rent went way up. But then when interest rates come back down, then you pay less again. House of Min is paid off. Well, lucky you, Sax. Not everybody's rich like you. Was my favorite soup? Zuppa Toscana from Olive Garden. 3.25, yeah. Not rich. But you got a house paid off at least. I was thinking, because we have 80,000 subscribers on this channel. If every one of my subscribers became a channel member for 1 month, I'd be set for the year. I'd have more than enough money for the year. And that would be cool. You'd give your firstborn for a paid off house? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but there's some talks though that the interest rates are gonna come back. They're gonna come back down a little bit. Hopefully they come down a little bit before I have to renew. Oh, home first. Okay, is your grandparents' home first? Okay. So, are you, like, do you own the house? Or is it, are you just have, like, you're just allowed to live there, sort of? Three minutes left. The truth comes out. The truth continues. 96 likes. We're only 4 likes away from 100. Can you refinance between fixed terms, or are you stuck at that rate until your next term is up? You're pretty much stuck. You could, I suppose you could, like, yeah, if you refinance, like if you took, I guess, money or equity out of your house to, like, do repairs, then you would get, like, sort of a blended rate. Oh, not sure if you want to stay in there. You're just living in there right now. That's pretty cool, though. But, like, yeah, say if I wanted to say all of a sudden there was, like, I was fixed for 5 years and then the rates got better, I could, like, break the mortgage contract, but then you gotta pay, like, penalties, because then you have to, like, pay all of the interest or something that you would have had to pay at that term, so it's not really worth doing. Just have to weigh the options, yeah. I said, it's not until next year. Not until next year that I have to worry about that. I'm hoping that the rates will come down a bit. Against living means hate. Wait, what? Reality is we need a place to live in. I'm against living means hate. I don't know what that means. Alright, let's see what we get for Gastly here. It's Friday today. By the way, for the people who are here, we are doing a breast cancer research stream on Monday. So pop in and show some support. If you got a couple extra bucks on Monday, all the money, 100% of the money donated goes straight to breast cancer research. So I don't take a cut for that. Renting only, who cares? It's all the same thing. It is absolutely, positively not the same thing. One is you're sort of paying yourself, and one is you're paying somebody else. Alright, so I'm gonna skip the clock forward a bit and try to get to nighttime. Yeah, I don't know if renters what the tax breaks for renters and owners is. Though in Manitoba, we just elected a new government, and they said starting, like, he said, he just put an announcement. He's like, starting today, we're giving all renters a $700 a year tax credit. So while it's not a huge amount, it's still something, and it still helps. How long am I streaming for? We got 2 more hours. 2 more hours of live stream time. Oh, look at this. It looks like dusk time. So we got perfect timing here on that. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a place to live, right? But at the end of 30 years of having a mortgage, or 25, you own the house. 30 years of renting, you don't own anything. Need to move to Canada, yeah. Unfortunately, our housing prices, though, in Canada are, like, really crazy right now. You don't care now, JG. Maybe one day you'll care, right? Yeah, nothing wrong with renting. Renting is a lot easier and more affordable in some instances. I wonder how you feel if you lost the house. Well, I've got insurance, so I would never lose it. From California, no, crazy. Oh, well, California, yeah, the prices there are nuts. Blink, 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 blink. You can never be too sure. Well, I can, because I have home insurance. So if something happened and my house burnt down or something, then that's what insurance is for. Then they pay for me to have a new house. Alright, where are my Gastly spawns? Still dusk. Okay, so not quite nighttime yet. So expensive. Yeah, council house, don't like it, make claims to it. Most people, what they do is you get a starter home. You just buy a really small home. Maybe it's not in the best shape, but it's affordable, and you live in there for 5, 6, 7 years, build up some equity. And then when you sell the house, you now have a down payment, you know, for a bigger house or whatever. That's why you don't rent privately. What do you mean? What do you mean, JJ? Isn't all renting private? Like, doesn't somebody own the apartment you live in? Playing Pokemon Unite, that's something I never played. I never played it. Oh, Sax, what did you say? I have a family that'll need a place to stay, so I need you to live. Need you to leave. Yeah, that's also an option when you're renting too. Renting with a company is more sturdy. It's not a single person. Oh, renting with a company, okay. Few houses here, static caravans in her gardens. Mom has a bigger garden. If your mom had a bigger garden, you put a caravan and just stay in there. Get a minivan. You could park it down by the river. That's always a good spot. I think Walmart here lets people like camp in their parking lots and like set up RVs and stuff. Yeah, that companies must follow? Okay. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never rented an apartment or house or whatever. So I'm not sure what the rules are. Yours doesn't? Yeah. I think, and you park in the Walmart parking lot for the night, you're probably gonna pick up some groceries and buy stuff from Walmart. Because you're there, right? You're gonna get food and supplies or something, so... Just finished playing Barcelona. At least that's what I heard. Like, I didn't look it up, but I've heard that's what that's allowed here, so I'm not sure. Just finished playing Barcelona Safari event day 1. How did that go, Sadia? I never really took part in the Safari days. Looking for a shiny Gastly. We have sparkling power, title power, and encounter power ghosts going on. Oh, 100 likes! Thank you, everybody, for the 1 hundo. Yeah, let's get this new one pinned up there. Another huge thank you, by the way, to Angie for the 13 gifted memberships. Camper van, if she let you, yeah. Trailer homes? I don't have any issues with that. Like, do you mean in a trailer park or one that, like, people, like, just pick up and move around? I see, I guess with housing prices, those, like, micro homes, you know, 500, 400 square feet homes are becoming more popular. Because they're obviously way more affordable. Nice ones lately. I know, like, I've seen trailers listed when we were looking for houses and stuff. We looked at, like, listings of trailers just out of curiosity, and they look like, they're beautiful. You walk inside, you wouldn't even know that, like, it's not like what you'd typically think of like a trailer. Like, they're really nice inside. It looks like just like a regular fancy house. And they're not as expensive either. Gastly Shiny's a bit of a pain to notice. I've hunted Gastly before, and I did notice the shiny. I didn't find it, people were telling me it was going to be really hard to notice, and I found I didn't have that hard of a time. But we'll have to see. Looking to move next year, hoping a sheltered house across from my mom's. Think it's only for over 60s. Oh, people with disability, autism. Okay, maybe Sarah. All I know is it's increasingly difficult lately to be able to own something. Like last year, when my grandma, or when she passed away, and I think like her house, they had lived in that house since like the 50s, I think, and she had bought the house for like 10 grand or something, like $10,000 for the house, right? And then the house is like worth hundreds of thousands now. I don't know, 1955. What would $10,000 in 1955 be worth today? I'm curious. I don't know if anyone's got an inflation calculator that they can look that up. Let's just say 1955, 1960, $10,000 in today's dollars, what that would be worth. Friday the 13th giving you bad shiny luck. You gotta look at the positive. I think it's a good good luck day. You gotta make your own luck. No purple spooks. Okay, here we go. $115,000. Yeah, so like when my grandparents bought their house, if they bought their house, you know, when they bought it, it was the equivalent of about $115,000. However, their house now is worth like $300,000. So taking inflation into account, like housing's like triple the cost pretty much. They bought it for 10,000. That would be like the same as about buying it for 30,000 kind of thing. Yeah, no Gastly, but we did get the shiny Mimikyu, which was marked on shiny number 2. I just want to win like 20 million, says Sax. I think that's what you said. I can't. Oh, 200 million. Yeah, I've got that stupid little heart emoji in the bottom of the chat, and it cuts off the bottom message. It's covering it. 200 million. That's it. Like, you don't even need $1 billion. You're not greedy. I don't need $1 billion. Just give me 200 million. That's it. $3 million? What? Oh, you hid the heart. How do you do that? It just, for me, when I'm reading the chat, it covers the bottom message, part of the bottom message, so I can't always read the message right when they first come in. Oh, the modded app, okay. So you have to, like, yeah. Oh, my grandparents' house worth 3 million? No, not that much. Maybe if it was in like Toronto or something, or Vancouver, it might be worth that. Interest on 2 million is like 2,000 per week. Interest on $2 million, 2K per week. What is that? Is that 5% interest? No, what percentage interest is that? Seems like only certain states have the huge winners. Probably the states where they sell the most tickets. Right, if one state sells, you know, 20 million tickets and another state only sells 1 million, probably gonna see a lot more wins from the 20 million state. First class tickets at Titanic were 400 bucks. That would be $5,000 today. First class ticket was another first class ticket was 3,300. Holy, 104,000 bucks. Imagine paying $104,000 for a ticket on a cruise and then it sank. Or imagine paying like $200,000 to go down to see the Titanic under the ocean, and then you got crushed. Come on, Gastly. Come on, this 1 in 512-ish. Not all of these will be from the outbreak, I think. So some of them will be 1 in 683 odds, some will be 1 in 512. Yeah, that'd be cool to win the lottery, but it ends up not being so good for a lot of people. That yeah, a lot of people win the lottery end up miserable. Still no Gastly yet. We're on our second sandwich, but it's about halfway through. Spending ridiculous amount of money is having no brains. It depends on if you have the money, though. Spending money that you don't have, ridiculous amounts of money you don't have. But if you have the money, right? Why not enjoy it, right? You don't need 50 cars. Yeah, well that's true. Like some people do it. They don't need 50 cars, but they like having them, right? Because they're like rare cars or whatever. Maybe it's like changing your clothes, right? Some days you want to wear a pink sweater, some days you want to wear a blue sweater. You know, today I feel like driving the Porsche. Tomorrow I'll drive my BMW. Then the next day I'll drive the Lexus. Live in an oil patch town, have more money than brains. Well, I've heard though, a lot of people too. Cause yeah, we in Canada and Alberta we have is oil production, a lot of oil sands. But a lot of people like have trucks and everything, so a lot of people end up spending money on big trucks and houses and stuff, and they can't really afford it. It's not like they have the money, but it's just sort of a status symbol out there. And people buy boats and they buy whatever, and they struggle to make the payments on them. Custom made sacks, there you go. That's something you'd get the use out of though. Start a trust and use that claim, use that to claim the ticket and remain anonymous and not tell anybody. Yeah. Just set up an agreement. I don't know if you can get somebody to claim it for you. Set up an agreement. Hey, I'll give you 10 grand to claim my lottery winnings for me. And then they take off with it. What is that? What is M-Trend? What is that? It's not how much you spend, how long you hold on to it and use it. I mean, some people are so obscenely rich, they can just buy a car and use it for a day and then just throw it out, and you wouldn't even see, like, it wouldn't even be 1% of their earnings. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, Nissan, okay. A manual. They still make manual cars, do they? You won 10K in a lottery? That's amazing. That's a lot of money. If I won 10K, I know exactly what I would do with it. I'd put it right into the bank. Shiny Lover, welcome in. How's it going? In the US, do you guys have a tax-free savings account in the US? Uh, 21,000 backdated. Holy cow, I gave my mom some. Holy, imagine getting 21K in back pay. Holy moly, that would be amazing. Just the kid, yeah, that's a lot of money. Ooh, do 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 do. Gastly, when will you shine? Come on now. Paid 10K last year though. 3 years of wrongful payments after speaking to people. They have it corrected. Wait, what? What does that mean? So like they were not paying you enough and then they had to correct it? Didn't last long as you think in the hands of an 18-year-old? I guess not, right? That's a huge bonus, but yeah. You can blow that real quick. Backdated pay. Like, for instance, nurses here. Like, let's say nurses are currently off contract right now in Manitoba. So their contract expired in, say, 2022. So at the end of 2022, they should have got a raise, but they have not got their raise yet. So whenever the new contract is signed, the raise starts at 2023. So all the money they should have been paid at the start of 2023, they get paid. That's what back pay is. It's like if they said, oh, JJ, you should have got a $3 raise an hour starting a year ago, then you would get that all the hours you worked multiplied by that $3 raise. That's what back pay is. Motorcycle that is taken apart in my garage and undrivable. Oh, man. Yeah. Harassing Swinub. This is what I get. Come on, I didn't harass Swinub. I gave it lots of compliments. Called it the watermelon pig because it's really cute. Supposed to get, oh, you were supposed to get it 2015 when I moved out of my mom's. I didn't get it, so they backdated the money. Yeah, so there was money that you should have received for like 6 years. So 6 years of you not receiving that money. So rather than getting paid like every month, you didn't get paid every month, and then they just pay it to you all at once. You're tired, gonna take a nap, Seth. Hope you have a good relaxing nap. How is this like the case? I started mark hunting, and it's like I seem to get the marked shiny like right near the targeted marked shiny right at the beginning of live stream. And then when I change my target, it's like the hunt is so slow. I always get the target right near the beginning. And then when I go to target number 2, it like takes forever. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe it's because I don't update the title. That's true. But I've got a disclaimer in the description. So at least the description is accurate. Alright, here we go. Come on now, Gastly. What do I got left on this sandwich? Geez, 9 minutes? Alright. Oh, the Mark Shiny Gastly. Maybe he didn't read the disclaimer. Yeah, most people don't read the description. That's true. Yeah, we're on Gastly now. Well, just click on the, it's not really a disclaimer. Just click on the description. It shows you exactly what I'm shiny hunting for. What did I put in the description? It says... hunting for shiny marked Mimikyu and other junk in Scarlet and Violet. That's what it says. Gastly is the worst in Gengar? I don't know. I noticed Gastly when I shiny hunted it. Here we go. I think we'll get one. You mean Gengar? What did I say? Yeah, I did get a Gengar. I noticed Gengar. And I've shiny hunted Gastly before. And I noticed the shiny Gastly because it's purple instead of black. You called Gastly junk. Yeah, but that's like a compliment. It's the complimentary version of the word junk. It's like the good version. Fire red, leaf green again while watching TV, double hunting Gastly into Pokemon Tower. Fire red, leaf green. That's a game I've never played in my life. Shiny Charjabug. Hey Lars, congrats on that. Congrats. Hunting shiny werewolf. Ooh, that's a good one too, yeah. Lichen Rock. I sometimes wish I had Scarlet instead of Violet. Scarlet, I think, does have the better exclusives. Nice one on the Diplin. Wait, what about Diplin here? Oh, you got shiny Diplin. It's marked the uncommon mark. Well, you can always hunt another Applin. Use Sweet Scent. Oh, you don't have to move the character. Good, yeah, muscle memory. All right, that works. I guess Sweet Scent, that's how you do horde hunting, right? I'm gonna have to do horde hunting at some point. There's a lot of shiny hunting methods I've not done. Morpeko or Cramorant, that's right. You gotta pick one or the other, right? Unless you own both copies of the game. And both copies of the DLC. There's a shiny Gastly! Here we go! That's, what I'm looking for. Bingo! Bango! I should, before I get Sax all bothered, Gastly, Scarlet, and Violet. Let's make sure I know what the moves are. Dream Eater, Destiny Bond, Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse. I'm good to go. I can't false swipe it anyway, but I could put it to sleep. Spooky Egg Yolk, there we go. Yeah, trade them over, but I guess if you want to shiny hunt them in the wild, you need the... You need the thing. Yeah, Bingo Bango. I was gonna make a Bingo Bango emote. That's critical catch! Doesn't have memento. No, get out of here. Charmander so hard to find in the wild? Well, you can find them in the wild in Pokemon Let's Go. Alright, let's see if it's marked. Check into summary in 3, 2, 1. Oh, man, not marked. All that work. All that work for a scam. I told you I'd notice Gastly, though. At least we got one. Yeah, he's gonna get deleted in, potentially in 4 minutes. I actually don't even know if my Gastly is marked or not. If I have a Gastly, I think from the main Paldea Island, and it might actually be marked already. Oh, right, update the count. Thank you. Something I always forget. That's the downside to having the auto counter. Is you get used to the counter working automatically for you. Check the mainland Gastly. It's in Pokemon Home. It's in Pokemon Home. I'd have to move it over to... Actually, I should be able to check it on the mobile version, right? Okay, let me just quickly... I don't know, do I have even the mobile version? Oops. Let me open up Pokemon Home on my phone and see. You don't necessarily need to have Scarlet for DLC exclusive, Sword and Shield. Yeah, you can move them over, but what I meant to say is if you wanted to actually, like, hunt it in the wild, then you need it. I mean, yeah, you can move it over and then... You can move it over and then, like, Masuda hunt it. Apparently, you can see marks on the mobile version. That's what I've been told. You can't see them on the Switch. Oh, I gotta download some... I haven't opened up Pokemon Home on mobile in a long time, I guess. How much time do I got left in the sandwich? 2 minutes. Pokemon. Search Pokemon name. Gastly. How do I search now? 2 shiny Gastly. How could I check? Where's the mark show? Ribbons, no ribbons. Yeah, so my Gastly is not marked. Why are shiny Pokemon hard to find? Because they are rarer than the non-shiny forms. So no Gastly marked. Ribbits, not ribbits. No, ribbon. Good afternoon, Kem. Hope you're having a good hunt. Daniel, yeah, we did get the marked Mimikyu. And we got 1 shiny Gastly so far, which was not marked. So we're keeping this going a little bit. Seeing if we can get anything. There's only 22 seconds left on the sandwich. Rib on. Yeah, that's right. Ribs on some bacon. Oh, gosh. Ribs on the bacon sandwich. Come on. I heard the McRib is coming back, though. Somebody told me that yesterday. The McRib's not even that good. Big cheese, is it? Ew. Somebody in the chat said the McRib was supposed to be coming back. Just like the worst, cheapest quality, soggiest ribs you can get. Alright. Let's try again. McFloppy fake meat patty. I'm sure it's real rib meat, but it's probably like, I don't know, it's like particle board, where they just take all the leftover rib trimmings and they just crush it together into a patty. Rasazi, not going good for me. Still looking for the Shelf and Ninetales. How many checks are you at? Don't like McDonald's, Sarah? Awful. I mean, I still like McDonald's. I like the taste of it. I enjoy McDonald's, but it's just too expensive. Too expensive now. And now even when they send out the coupons in the mail, like the coupons all suck too. They're awful. US only is the McRib? Yeah, I don't know. Holy cow, 13,000 checks on Shelf and Ninetales. I don't know if I believe you. You've gotta like get the shiny charm and then perfect the Ninetales. You can't be hunting at full odds. Whack Arnold's is an easy skip. You get a hankering from some nuggets and that's it. Yeah, and the nuggets in the US are way cheaper than in Canada. $25 for a burger and fries. That's right. I'm not going to McDonald's either. Exactly, right? Mind you, like, that's like, whatever. Now the only thing I usually get from McDonald's, oh, I forgot to set the clock back when I reset. Yeah, something like 20 pieces, $7. It's way cheaper than in Canada for the nuggets. Had to dip out for work, but you're back. Welcome back, Jerry. Not hunting full odds. Do have the Shiny Charm Perfected Dex. If you had the Shiny Charm and a Perfected Dex, it would be 1 in 585 chance. There's no way you'd get to 13,000 checks on a 1 in 585. It's not really possible. Hop off for now. Oh, take care, Piper. Midday Lycanroc with the Dawn mark. Just found. Walking past the cliff. Nice. Few sleepy lunchtime and uncommon marks, but Dolph has the pumped up mark. Nice. In home, yeah. You said in go, but I figured you meant home. Oh, never mind. So you're not going now. I like playing the McDonald's Monopoly. It's fun, but like I don't want to pay like $7 for a Big Mac, right? Or $8 or whatever it costs now. Next time you stream, I'll be in Engaged. Man, I know. That's exciting. That's exciting. That's exciting. 2 new Pokemon every would release 2 new Pokemon every week? What do you mean? Nothing's impossible. Look at my Arceus. My Arceus was a 1 in 4,096. There's no way you're going to 13,000 encounters on a 1 in 585. It's just never happened. I'll let you know if the plans change. Well, let's hope that's not the case. My Arceus was only like 3 times over odds, not like 20 times over odds. Nothing Ninetales hates me, longest hunt. Maybe you're at like 1,300. You're definitely not at 13,000. You'd be like 20 times over odds. It's not possible, man. Had a whole bunch of Lycanroc on a cliff a few weeks ago. I can't find my Switch. Somewhere in your bag. That's not a good feeling. Not knowing where your Switch is. Somewhere in a bag. I would try to locate that. Get 18 shiny Arceus? Yeah, not gonna happen. Wouldn't really be any point to doing it either, since you can change Arceus's look. If you were sort of locked in to one type of Arceus, then I'd be tempted, but I don't need one of each. Chance of going to 13,000 on a 1 in 585 is 0.0000002%. That's, yeah, see, it's not, that's not something, I think you're maybe 1,300, not 13,000. Rental prices here, going to, stop at unrented, wait. $1,400, hold on, what, JJ? 80 pounds for a toothless from How to Train Your Dragon a toothless How to Train Your Dragon bag. Didn't you just buy the Michael Myers bag though? From Loungefly? How many bags do you need? Big Cheese was sending me a beautiful lamp that I wish I owned, but I'm not gonna buy. Gliscor with Pokemon Orb, Lunge, Gunk Shot, Sword Dance, Poison Jab. So what is this? Oh, the best build for raids. Oh, for what raid specifically? Oh, Toothless is the name of the dragon. Okay. All of my Pokemon cost 10K. Yeah, I'm gonna be opening up a store, and I'll be opening up a shop here And $10,000, you guys can buy any shiny that I own. Doesn't matter what it is, even the Arceus. 10 grand per shiny. Your pick. The lamp was like 13 bucks. Yeah, I'm sure it's like sold out. I'm sure you can't get it at retail price anymore. I saw there's one on Amazon, I guess, whatever, third-party seller. And it was like $85 or something for that lamp. What a deal! That's right, you guys want my shiny Arceus, 10 grand. It's a steal. I'll take 5. If somebody paid me 50 grand, I would hunt 5 shiny Arceus for them. Yeah, the third-party seller on Amazon, 85 bucks for that lamp or whatever. I mean, I don't know how many, if he sold it or any of them before or not, but yeah, it's not. I saw some used ones for like 50 bucks and I'm like, yep, nope, don't need it that bad. How do you tell the difference between shiny and non-shiny Mimikyu? The shiny version is a lot. It's like gray instead of yellow. The non-shiny is like yellow and it's got like orange cheeks, and the shiny is gray and it's got black cheeks. Every time you see regular Alpha Ninetales, you fall asleep. You'll get it. You'll get it. Unless you're just like despawning it and then spawning it back, like, and not going back into the unless you're not going like back to the village after every check. Good discount, 10 grand for an Arceus shiny with a Chem Nation that Chem Nation hunted. Should have bought that dang lamp. There's some cool stuff. Where did that lamp even come from? Like, where was like the original store that you'd get it? Haven't got the DLC yet. Booty Shaker. What do you so what do you think about it in Lagtree Thicket? Well, there's no Lagtree Thicket in the DLC. What do you mean? What do we think about it? Mom's place is more modern. 2 bathrooms, washing machines in a unit. She pays $12.95. No one's gonna get rent. This decrepit 1989 1 bedroom. No washing machine. Pigs for tenants. I mean, you're lucky to get any rent for that price. Halidone, all kinds of pop culture stuff. Okay, so it's not like this was like a Walmart item or something. Alright, we got 1 shiny Gastly so far. Unfortunately, it was not marked. So I'm still going here. Thanks for the 108 likes. DLC was pretty good. Looking forward to the next story. Yeah, it's worth the price. Like I said, we've only got half the DLC right now anyway. The other half is coming, you know, maybe next month or in December. Before Christmas, anyway. I'm sure. Why is Aquatail the only good physical water move? I don't know. Gotta ask Game Freak. Go to the Game Freak website, submit a comment and ask them. $17.50 for the DLC? It's pretty much exactly what it is for this part. See Pokemon in the overworld. We need Pokemon in the grass now. You'd like to see some of the wild encounter grass Pokemon again? Oh, Liquidation, is that in PLA? That's a good move. Liquidation's a good move. Shiny Gastly number 2, where are you? Ah, Jason, take care, man. Take care, Jason. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for flexing your membership earlier today as well. What Pokemon would you like to see new regional forms? I want a regional Psyduck. That is a water poison type. That's what I want. Limited to PLA, physical electric types have been starving ever since the physical special split. I guess, yeah, like Thunder, Thunderbolt, you know, those are all special moves. I guess Thunder Punch, I mean, is still pretty good. Thunder Punch is a good move. A negative thing about that Psyduck is almost all water types with regional forms have poison typing. Is that true? Platypus. That, yeah, they're venom. Platypus. Yeah. Psyduck's, I guess, the closest we've got to a platypus. You're more of a tropical punch guy, not thunder punch. Okay. Oh, you had to do your dreaded homework, so you're here now. You're here now, though. Walking weed. Yeah, well, yeah. Homework, school's important. I mean, you gotta get that stuff done. Quillfish keeps the poison type. Slowpoke gets the poison type. Whooper gets the poison type. Yeah, I guess that's true. People would just complain there's too many regionals that have poison, I guess. I've always wanted to see like a poison type Psyduck though. I guess they started as water types, like Whooper was a water type and now it's a poison type or whatever. Maybe is what he's trying to say. Psyduck, a psychic type? Yeah, I think a lot of people would like to see a psychic type Psyduck. I just picture like Psyduck is so dopey that he'd probably like live in a poisonous swamp, like toxic waste. Some companies dumping their toxic waste into water. And Psyduck just went and lived in there because he's too stupid to know any better. And he's like all mutated. Oh, just the male ones are poisonous. Okay. Have they ever done a Pokemon where the male and the female Pokemon have different types? Duck covered in oil from an oil spill. Call Dawn dish soap. That's right, they gotta wash them up. We get forms, yes. So which Pokemon, the male has a different type than the female? Oh, it's time to stand up, I guess. My watch is telling me. See, I can't think of any. Like, I know different regional forms have different types. Combuskin's Shiny and Sword. I think they more so just reverted the Shiny back to what it used to look like. Gardevoir, Gallade, yeah, those are two different Pokemon though. I meant like, let's say if male Gastly was pure Ghost type and female Gastly was like Poison type or something. Movesets can be different for male, but not their actual typings? Okay. Just because we were saying only the male platypus is poisonous. So if they actually made like a platypus Pokemon, then the male could be poison and the female cannot be. Seth is back! What's going on, Seth? That's a shiny Gastly! There's a shiny Gastly. Let's give it a sleep move and we'll catch it. Went to GameStop right now. They have the event Mimikyu and a Cherish Ball. GameStop has an event? Mimikyu in a Cherish Ball. Like you scratch a code for it or something? I will fight tooth and nail if they try to upcharge me 34% at the end of the lease. Yeah, I don't think that's allowed. Female poison Psyduck is the water psych. Yeah, like if they did, they made like a regional Psyduck, and the female was psychic and the male was poison or something. 3 shake fake. Yeah, unfortunately, unless it's a critical catch, they're all fake. I didn't know that GameStop had a scratch code. Congrats on the Satotl shiny walking weed. Is it a shiny Mimikyu or is it just a regular Mimikyu? That's the critical catch that I'm looking for. Good Psyduck lore, yeah. Okay, so really GameStop has shiny Mimikyu codes. Interesting. Alright, let's see if this is marked. Here we go. We are checking it in 3, 2, 1. It is not marked. It'll be a crit catch animation if it counts. Not that it'll only catch if it's a crit. That's true. That is true. If you get the critical catch animation, if you catch it, it will always show the critical catch animation. Oh, it's not a shiny Mimikyu? I don't know. For me to, like, go all the way to GameStop to get a non-shiny Mimikyu, like, I don't really see the incentive there. I guess just having it in a Cherish Ball, maybe? If you breed a Cherish Ball Pokemon, I guess it just passes down to a, just to a normal Pokeball probably, right? Imagine Psyduck's headache gets worse, becomes a parasite, becomes water poison, but when it gets cured, water fairy. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. Okay, Cherish Ball, Classic Ribbon, holding a life orb, increases the damage, the cost of his HP, okay. I mean, to me, that's like not really anything exciting for me to go all the way to GameStop for it. So, oh, I gotta put up the counter too. Gastly number 2 was not marked. 13 minutes left on the sandwich. Why don't you get a standing computer cart? They're way cheaper. What do you mean? Why would I want that? Why would I want to downgrade my desk to something worse? Why would I want to get something worse than what I already have? We're getting Smeargle in the DLC part 2. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I'm gonna have to hunt some Smeargles if I'm trying to save money. But again, why would I spend money to get something worse than I have? That's not saving money, that's wasting money. Oh yeah, Oddish 2 and all that. So I can mobile stream. Yeah, from my mobile phone, I'll just put it onto rolling desk. I can pace around in this room. Standing computer is only good before you buy it. What? Sometimes you gotta sacrifice what you want for what you need. But what I'm saying, JJ, is I don't like... Why would I spend money to buy something that's worse than what I already have? Not only would I have spent money, I would end up with less than what I have. That's like if you said, "Oh man, I got this beautiful comfy bed. I'm just gonna buy a cot." Like you'd be spending money on a cot and it would be worse than the bed you already have. So like, why would you do that? I don't think you understand what's happening here, JJ. You're still what you're saying makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever. Why would I pay money? Why would I pay money to get something worse than I already have? I don't understand how that is in any way beneficial. Oh, Eric, did you get a shiny Mimikyu? Like, I already have a desk. Why would I pay more money to get a worse desk than I have? I don't understand. Yeah, but what I'm saying is the card is worse than what I already own. Like, if I didn't have a desk at all, then maybe I could get that. But I have a desk. Chem Gem owns a desk nation live. That's right, I do. I'd be spending more money to have the same end result. The end result would actually be worse in this case. Because then my desk would be way smaller than it already is. Maybe JJ didn't know that I already have a desk or something. But how's it going, John? Did Jacob Collins Gordon? How you doing? Yeah, if I buy that rolling desk for $73, then I'm spending $73 for something that I don't need. Yeah, my monitor doesn't float. They're not wall mounted or anything. They're not, yeah. Back on the something grind. I can't see your message because the little heart icon is covering your message. No luck on the Gastly. 2 shiny Gastly today, but none of them marked. Oh, Pogo grind, yeah. Well, I want to do Guzzlord. I want to get a shiny Guzzlord. And the fact that I can solo them is yeah, if I couldn't solo them, I wouldn't really be interested that much. Mid-air along with the keyboard and mouse, yeah. Yeah, I have a standing desk now. It's a decent desk, but it's but it's a bit smaller than I want it to be. Humans have emotion. I just didn't understand what you were saying, JJ. I don't think anyone's hating on you. They're just saying it doesn't make sense what you said. The event is now weak. Probably skipping it. 17 raids, no shiny, but you got one traded to you. I guess maybe the way I'd explain the desk situation is I could spend 75 bucks or whatever it is on Amazon and have a small desk, or I could spend $0 and keep the bigger desk that I have. And to me, spending the $0 for a better desk is the better option. Bozai, what's up? Don't worry, JJ. Nobody's hating on you, buddy. I think you probably maybe didn't realize that I have a desk already or something. We hunt together. Yeah, what do I got left on this sandwich, by the way? 5 minutes, then I gotta reset and make another one. If you like Star Wars music... Oh, you like your Star Wars music, J.J. Abrams. Different J.J. I don't know J.J. Abrams. I only know J.J., the owner of Smudge the Cat. That's the only J.J. I know. The specific desk that I want, I'll buy in the future. But it's not anything I need right now. So I will just use the current desk that I have. What did you just eat? An ostrich burger. That's what you ate. Shiny Alpha Dusk Club, 48 permutations. Holy cow, that's a lot. I tried the permutation method a few times. I never ended up getting a shiny for it. I just kind of felt it to be a bit boring. It's the Bicky Burger. Okay. I think you came in before and you asked me before, what did you eat? And I think the answer was also a Bicky Burger. Question for you: do you think they'll give us a way to shiny hunt Blood Moon Ursaluna in the next DLC? I do not think they will allow us to shiny hunt that. No. I don't think there'll be any way to get a shiny Blood Moon Ursaluna, other than perhaps an event. Least favorite method, not a fan. It wasn't that fun. It's not in the cards. I mean, you could potentially get it, like, after so many different permutations, but for me, I don't know. I did it a few times. I didn't really enjoy it that much. That's gonna be a Gen 10 raid mechanic or a GameStop code. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get the shiny eventually. Maybe through an event or through a different game. Gen 10 or something. Alpha Duat Outbreak. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be cool. Then you can get a... well, could you get a Shalfa? I guess you could. You can get a Shalfa Unova. Bring it into this game and evolve it, right? Haven't looked up the DLC shinies. What? What do you mean, Hefty? What DLC shinies? Nothing here. I wonder if JJ left. I wasn't meaning to, like, insult him or anything. Or to make him feel bad or whatever. Oh, what DLC shinies look... Oh, Ogre Pond, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, oh, etc. Okay. You can actually see what Blood Moon Ursaluna looks like in this game. If you trade a shiny Ursaluna, or put a shiny Ursaluna into the game from home, then the Blood Moon Ursaluna shiny sprite will be available in the Pokedex. So that's pretty cool. It's shiny locked, but you can actually see what the shiny looks like in the game. If anyone yeah, I got a minute left here on this sandwich, about to reset anyway. So if I open up the Pokedex, I can show you guys what the Blood Moon Ursaluna looks like. So here's Ursaluna. That's the non-shiny, but because I traded an Ursaluna shiny into this game, if I hit down, that's what the shiny looks like. So I do have the shiny registered in the Pokedex, even though I don't have it or never had it. So he goes from like brown to like a reddish brown, and I think the gray, looks like the gray stays the same. Maybe a couple shades darker. All good, JJ, all good. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, the sprite exists in the game. All the sprites and all the shinies they always exist. Even in the shiny lock stuff, they're all within the game. That's where people get the sprites from. But they just lock them. Looks like it has a huge zit. Does it? I didn't look. I just saw he's got the patch over his eye. Yeah. Eventually, though. Eventually, I'll get a new computer desk. I don't need one right now. This one's perfectly fine. It's a nice standing desk. I can move it up. I can move it down. You can see you can't see the legendary sprites. No. The only reason you can see the Ursaluna sprite is because I can trade in a shiny Ursaluna, like the non Blood Moon Ursaluna shiny, so that it registers that I've caught Ursaluna as shiny. But yeah, you can't do the legendaries. It's not as bad as I think it is that I have my Violet save file on a different account. I don't think so. Is Pokemon Home tied to your account though, like the specific profile? You may run into issues like if you have if you want to put Pokemon into Home. Chicken sausage rolls in a deli yesterday. Ooh, chicken sausage rolls. Oh, it's tied to your Nintendo account. Okay. So if I have like 3 or 4 different profiles on my Switch, they all access the same Pokemon Home account. But I guess if you have like two Nintendo Switches with 2 different Nintendo accounts, then you'd have to have different Pokemon Home as well. You'd have to have different Nintendo Online, all that stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Both accounts, main and secondary, logged into my OLED. Yeah, both accounts. So, when you say account, do you mean like a profile? Like where you can play like different profiles on the Switch, or do you mean like actual different Nintendo accounts, like with different email addresses and all that? Oh, you did buy the shepherd's pie? Ah, so you didn't get the savings. So how much did it end up being? I guess 28 bucks, you know. It would have been after the 20%, so divided by 0.8 or whatever that is. Profile, okay. Oh, they have different Nintendo accounts. Okay. As well. Oops. But on the same family, alright. 35, good deal for 7. So yeah, oh right, yeah, you said they were $5 each. That's right. $5 each, but they seem like they're pretty big. Like they're like 2 pounds or something. 2-pound shepherd pie for $5. Seems like a pretty good deal. You're in Pokemon Home, you can switch between profile and account. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just have the one Nintendo account with different profiles on it. Actually, I have 2 Nintendo accounts. One is my Australian Nintendo account, so that I can get certain releases a little bit early. Doing a Friday the 13th marathon. Let's go! You're doing that today, are ya? Friday the 13th. Yeah, maybe I'll have to, like, bust out the Friday the 13th 4K and play it later today. Because Saw X just came out, I've been watching the Saw movies, and man, so they just keep getting worse and worse. Like, the first 2 were really good, the third one was like okay, but they just keep getting worse and worse, the Saw movies. I heard X was supposed to be pretty good though. $15 more reward to get 3 bags of sour cream and bacon ruffles and a wicker box. Hold on, I'm still on bags of sour cream. Because here, our sour cream comes in a plastic container. Bum, bum, bum. Can't stand Saw. The shock horror genre doesn't impress me. The later episodes, or the later movies, it just seems to be all about the gore. It's just like, how much blood can they put in? Oh, bags. Oh, sour cream and bacon ruffles. I read that as 2 separate items. I read that as bags of sour cream and ruffles. That's what I read. I read them as 2 separate items. That's the flavor, sour cream and bacon. I read that as bacon ruffles and bags of sour cream, like they were 2 things. That's how all the movies are in my opinion. Yeah, how gross they can get. That's why I'm looking forward to Terrifier 3. But Terrifier, the first one was kind of gory, and then they did a 1-up for it on the second one, and I feel like when the third one comes up, they're just gonna go even crazier. And it's gonna eventually get ruined. Yeah, Saw 1 was pretty tame. But like, yeah, the later ones is just like, okay, it's getting a little bit too unrealistic. Like, people would not be able to do all of these things to themselves. Like, they just wouldn't be able to do it. 5 Nights, I'll see it, like, maybe when it comes to a streaming service. I don't usually... I won't go to, like, the theaters to see it or anything. Lego sword I got for the brothers for Christmas. Look at yeah, you did mention you got that sword. Getting your Christmas shopping done already. How could any water type float in mid-air when sent into battle? Well, I mean, Gyarados is a flying type. But, like, if you had, like, a Finneon or something, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Everything is sealed, but I think they inspected the box by opening it at the border. Oh, that's frustrating. And then they charge you for doing that, too. If they open the package at the border, it's like, we inspected this. You have to pay us for doing that now. They put like the tape on it, says opened by customs. Small business for China, yeah. Yeah, Saw 2 was a nice little one too, but 3 is when it gets worse. 7, I'm on 7, it's really bad. Amazon, so I didn't pay for inspection. You'd still have to pay even if it was from Amazon, I think. If customs like takes the package and opens it up to look inside, that's like an additional charge. So maybe they didn't open it and inspect it, because usually, at least in the past, anytime I've ordered something that got inspected at customs, they charge you for doing it. I'm sure they factored the inspection in the price I paid. That's not factored in, no. I mean, was the box actually opened up, like, by customs? Like, was there a note? Because usually if customs opens your package, there's like a note or something that comes with it that says that they've opened it and inspected the contents. The Scream movie series, I mean, yeah, like, the first one's good. I mean, they kind of get worse as they go along, as with, like, a lot of movie franchises. The box looks open. Okay, so they probably wasn't inspected then. Yeah, if customs opens your item to inspect it, they'll tell you about it. Sword, I miss being able to remember Pokemon moves from anywhere. I know, that's so nice. It's such a nice quality of life upgrade in the games where you could relearn the moves or just forget moves or delete moves or whatever. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to do that. It's sometimes it's hard to go back to those older games because there's so many things they put into new games to make it easier. It's from a small business in China. Yeah, they don't inspect everything. 'Cause, like, things when they go through customs, they go through like X-ray machine and all that. So if they were concerned about what it was, they would open it up. Yeah, I don't think, maybe he probably won't care if everything's in there. Yeah, Lego sword, right? But yeah, I've ordered stuff that customs is open. It's like, hey, we opened your package to see what was in it. You have to pay us $5. It's like, They charge you for everything. Finally got the Gyarados outbreak. Right on. Gyarados is such a nice shiny. I'm still a bit salty I failed it. But such is life. I already have a shiny Gyarados. Oh, I ordered... Yeah, did anyone get any good deals on Prime Day? I ordered some makeup brushes. They're coming on Saturday. Like a little cheapy 24 piece makeup brushes. Plenty of good deals, yeah. Bad boy right here costs an arm and a leg. Wait, which one? What? Hold on, what? Customs open a guy's PSA rated Pokemon Yellow. That, oh man, that would, that would be extremely frustrating. And like, they don't have to pay for that or anything. I'm not sure how that would work. Because now they've opened your thing. It's essentially useless. All dressed Ruffles. I love I love all dressed chips. They're amazing. Accidentally killing. I failed it because I was currently in a battle trying to catch a different shiny, and the Gyarados swam away and despawned on me. Yeah, on your Ninja Blender. Got some, save some money on Christmas presents. Gastly's cry is kind of cool. Yeah, I got a bit unlucky with that. It just swam away on me and despawned. Look at, see how Gastly, one of them looks like it has purple, gas around it, and the other one looks blue. But you really gotta look for the inside, the purple. Mine can't swim away, it's in a lake. Oh, so it's just so close to you. There's only so much room there. Yeah, Halloween's coming up. Who here is gonna be dressing up for Halloween? And if so, if you're planning on dressing for Halloween, do you have your costumes picked out already? Still lurking, Tyler. Good to see you, Tyler. Good to know you're still around. What is Matthew saying? $1 in 1955 is worth $11.23 today. Did Matthew like get rewound like 2 hours into the live stream or something? Because we were talking about that like hours ago. Giving out candy, yeah. My mother-in-law, my wife's mom, is probably gonna come over. She'll hand out candy and then we'll take our girls out trick-or-treating. Somebody ask Matthew Schneider if he's live. Dressing up as the Statue of Liberty and you're dressing up as a tourist? That's so cool. I love, and no, that's false actually, because it'll be your fiance by then. No, your girlfriend. I read Jerry's name right underneath. I got the two names mixed up there. That's cool though. I like when couples do a thing. He became economically smart. Wait, what? Who did? Who became smart? Oh, Matthew. Just all of a sudden, yeah. He figured it out. Yeah, confused. John and you posted your message right next to each other, so the names like flipped or whatever. Couples costumes, yeah. So what's the day? What day is the big question being dropped? You got 3 shinies, Tyler, in Fire Red. Charizard, Clefable, and Alakazam. Wow. Those are good ones. Man, Alakazam is such a cool Pokemon. Insanely powerful in the original Red and Blue games. I think you said Saturday maybe was the big day. Come on, Gastly. This is like, it's so, every time I've been doing the mark hunt, it's like I always get my target right near the beginning of the stream, and then that's it. Then the rest of the stream is mostly unlucky. Okay, tomorrow going up to Pumpkin Patch outside the city, a pumpkin patch. That's cool. That's such an exciting time. And then there's all the planning and everything and the wedding and all that. And then once the wedding's over and you send out all the thank you cards, it's like, okay, we could finally relax. You want Nidoking, most ideal to spot Nidoran in the Safari Zone. Otherwise, it's a 14% encounter. What's the encounter rate in the Safari Zone, Tyler? Yeah, you said you got the mom's blessing. Yeah, before I proposed to before I proposed to my wife, I asked her dad permission. I said, you know, could we go out for breakfast? And I think he like, when I asked him if him and I can go out for breakfast, I think he probably knew exactly what the deal was. And then he drove, and then he went to McDonald's. I was like, okay, I was thinking maybe I would, you know, take you to a nice place, but he drove to McDonald's, and then they messed up his order. Pika Power, flexing 14 months already. Holy cow, 14 months. Repel Trick is 75%. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, 75%. I don't make homemade shepherd's pie anymore. It's pricey the way you want to make it. Yeah. I mean, even a pound of ground beef is, you know, $5-6. And your shepherd's pie is 2 pounds. Now, granted, there's like mashed potatoes and carrots and probably peas or whatever else they put in it. I don't know what they put in shepherd's pie. But holy cow, 14 months already. Western shepherd's pie, delicious shepherd's pie, and they taste very similar. Yeah, you can get some frozen foods that are really good. I like those cheap, like you know, $1 when they go on sale, $1.50. Those like little chicken pot pies. There's just those like little small individual ones. Those are good, and my daughter likes them too. And it's better than I could make, I'm sure. Right. Dang, Gastly. Causing me all kinds of problems. Don't forget Monday. I'm going to schedule up the live stream later today. Just so that people have a chance to see it. And then maybe it shows up on people's YouTube feeds and they can, you know, set a reminder or whatever. But Monday is going to be the charity live stream, breast cancer research. So I'm going to pick up some nasty jelly beans over up on the... on the weekend as donation incentives. And I haven't ordered any of the stickers yet for people who donate $20 or more to cancer research. But I'm going to prepare the sticker, and then once the stream is over, I'll know how many stickers I need to order. Last year, they had a special where you got like just a flat rate amount of stickers for a really good price, and they don't have that deal this year, so... 35 is probably how much it would cost to make a homemade shepherd's pie. That doesn't sound like... How big would that pie be? Jeez. I can't envision a shepherd's pie costing $35 in ingredients. Guy down the road from me has 15 or so convertibles. He just parks out his detached garage. Oh, man. What is... I think Matthew Schneider's way behind in the chat. Yeah, it depends how fancy you go with the shepherd's pie, but geez, what do you need? Ground beef? You know... mashed potatoes, so potatoes are cheap. I don't know, what else do you put in a shepherd's pie? Carrots? Creamed corn? Okay, that's... Corn's not too expensive. Peas, okay. Parsley. Onions. Parsley's cheap. You get an onion for $1. 35 bucks though? Maybe if you had to like buy all the ingredients, but you'd have enough to make like many pies. I don't know. I've never made a shepherd's pie, so I'm trying to like price out the ingredients. There we go. Bunch of spices, Worcestershire sauce, mashed taters, ground beef. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had shepherd's pie. I remember my mom used to make chicken a la king. That was good. That's some good stuff. Man, look at my game. It's so blurry. There we go. I wonder how far behind he was in the stream. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe he's not reading the chat at all either. Haven't had a homemade chicken pot pie in a while. Yeah, those could be good, but I get the I don't know, the Swanson maybe is the brand, like the $1 or $1.50, like the little mini chicken pot pies. Those are really good. I mean, it's probably better than I could make, at least for that price. Just started reading the chat. Yeah, because I noticed you were responding to something we talked about like a couple hours ago. Sometimes that happens. It's happened to me too. You click on a live stream and you're like way far behind. Homemade chili is 35 bucks. Yeah, for a pot of chili. The trick with chili is to undercook the onions. Crispy puff pastry. Like on the store-bought ones? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna reset right here. Because I've got 30 minutes left, or 25 minutes left. I'm gonna reset now. That way we have time for another sandwich. Ground beef is the most expensive thing. Yeah, I don't know how much you pay here, but I see it around like $5-6 a pound. It can be pretty expensive. English savory pies. Oh, I guess you can have some authentic ones real soon. In about a month, hey? November 1st. Okay, I was gonna ask what date, then I know what day your house is empty. I mean, never mind. Boo! Ah! Dragging Dragapult, what's up? Thanks for the stream. Take care, Kem. Not so scary. I guess I was gonna say good luck this weekend. I don't think you need luck though. But yeah, have a great weekend. I know you will. Got the Mimikyu. Yeah, the Mimikyu was actually really quick. It was on the second sandwich, and then we've caught 2 shiny Gastly so far, but neither of them are marked. Oh. You mess up your speech? Oh, for sure. Like, I was really nervous at my wedding. It's like, what's gonna happen? What's she gonna say? No? Like, I don't know why I was so nervous, but whatever. Okay, this is gonna be the final sandwich of the day. Final sandwich of the day. Let's see if we can get a marked Gastly to show up. You have it written on your hand, the speech on your hand. Dear Murphy, you are an elf. We'll see if anyone knows that reference. Any girl in history's ever said no to their wedding? Well, yeah, it's happened. Don't pull a Stan Marsh. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that means, but... yeah, at your wedding, I was mostly worried about having the energy to make it through the entire day. It's a busy day. Went to bed around 2 a.m. Yeah, that's a long... yeah. That's late, and then you're up early because you gotta get dressed, and you gotta make sure everything's ready to go, and yeah, it's a long day for sure. You guys had weddings? I had a wedding. You're not old enough. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm old enough. I'm an adult. I'm married. Yeah, I got married. Some people get married, some people don't. Some people want that, some people don't. Energy drinks all day. You had exactly 1 coffee in the morning. That's it. That's all you had. Just the 1 coffee. And, yeah. But you did it, right? Day started at 6 a.m., ended at 1 a.m. Yeah, sounds about right. That's probably, you know, probably close to, you know, what it was for us too. Trying to put all your Pokemon cards away, bye love. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How's the progress of the card putting away? What's that, JJ? Mango what? And Garf, what's going on? Corn nationality. Sorry, autocorrect. Yeah, right. Slow. It's slow. Yeah. I still am bothered by the fact I don't know where my fossil set hollow Aerodactyl card is. I'm starting to wonder if my daughters like cut it up into pieces and then threw it in the garbage so that I wouldn't find it. 2 or no's, 3, we shut down the bar your buddy works at. Okay. Yeah, they go in late. Oh, water and pureed mango. Sounds good, JJ. That sounds delicious. Frozen pureed mango. Sounds tasty. I'm not a big fan of mango drinks. I like mango the fruit, but I don't like mango flavored like juice or whatever. It always tastes so fake. But how's it going, Garf? Keeping busy, I suppose. I would assume you're all settled into the new place now. And unpacked. You don't have any boxes left to unpack, because nobody ever leaves boxes when they move for years or months. Oh, tidying up the house, yep. The trick is to leave the vacuum cleaner in the middle of the living room, that plugged in. That way, if anyone shows up to the house unexpectedly, you go, oh, you caught me right in the middle of cleaning. Sorry about the mess, I was actually just tidying up right now. That is not Mimikyu. Yeah, we caught the Mimikyu already. 18-wheeler pop a tire outside our work. Oh, grr, thought somebody had a massive crash. Sounded like an explosion. Yeah, that thing would, that thing, like, you know, that happens on a highway, man. That could kill somebody. Robovac, I blame it on him if I don't run it for a while. Okay, Robovac. Yeah, those are cool, but our kids leave their toys on the ground too much, so maybe I can get a giant Robovac, and then I could tell the kids, like, hey, if you don't pick up your toys, the vacuum's gonna suck it up. And they probably still wouldn't pick them up. People who say sorry about the mess when their house is spotless. Yes, exactly. Sorry about the mess. Make the rest of us feel bad. One of our usual pizza and wings. Mom would get normal wings, and you get the breaded wings. I like breaded wings. I'm a fan of the breaded wings with sweet chili flavor. They would laugh at you and make a bigger mess. That's what they would do. Oh, Tyler, you had a dream. A former coworker visited me, asked if she wanted a drink to be polite. I got really annoyed when she asked if I could make her a smoothie. You had a dream. Can I get you to something to drink? Yeah, could you make me a smoothie, please? JJ would be all over that, because JJ's been having some fruit smoothies lately. Breaded wings with a 10-gallon drum of ranch dressing. I guess that's what you use with the buffalo wings, right? Local owners. Oh, you were one of the usuals, as you say. Yeah, but a smoothie, come on. Yeah, I'll get a water, or do you have milk, or, you know, something, whatever. I don't know what people ask for drink. When you go to somebody's house and they say, can I get you something to drink? I don't know. For me, I ask for water, so. Ranch with everything and in large quantities. I did have a frozen pizza last night for supper. I cooked it, so it wasn't frozen when I ate it. But I dip it in ranch dressing. Sometimes I dip my pepperoni pizza in ranch dressing. It's so good. Twins on TikTok, YouTube charge smoothies from different things, sour foods, spicy foods. No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen those. Marinara sauce for pizza crust? Yeah, that's good too. Dipping your pizza crust in marinara is really good. You like that fancy fruit water? JJ, fancy fruit water. Chicken bacon ranch thin crust pizza. Chicken bacon ranch pizza. That sounds good. I do like chicken pizza with like a barbecue sauce base. Spicy smoothie. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good. They can get me a drink. I'm gonna ask for a double strawberry smoothie, homemade whipped cream. Just to see their reaction. Chocolate drizzle. Can I get in a strawberry smoothie? But do you have organic strawberries? Who don't dip their crust? Crust is like it's like a baked in breadstick. I mean, I never dip my crusts in anything unless I got ranch dressing going on with my pizza. I just eat the crust as is usually. You get those you got non-GMO berries? Just ask if they got non-GMO corn at the grocery store. Making cold brew coffee. Oh, that's your go-to. Cold brew coffee. I never had like a cold brew. Like I've had iced coffee where they put like ice in it to cool it down. Organic fruits and veggies are a scam. Well, I guess there's no pesticides. The whole organic industry is kind of a scam though. JP plays. What's going on? You just went Ultra Gamer Instinct on the Noble Avalog. Oh, right. I remember the Noble fights. Give me an inorganic carrot. Yeah, the carrot's organic, but maybe the pesticides they use are not. I remember reading something to label a product as organic, it only has to have like a certain percentage of the product has to be organic. Noble Avalug, Arcanine messed me up. Arcanine I found was the hardest for me. Avalug I remember being a fun fight. Convenience of frozen food, yeah. Frozen fruit is cheaper than fresh and it's really good for making smoothies for sure. Yeah, when I make smoothies, I like to mix some yogurt into it. Like some Greek yogurt or Icelandic yogurt. And maybe a bit of honey. Gluten-free label on food that doesn't have gluten in it, like beef jerky, right? But you see the package and you say gluten-free beef jerky, you assume, oh man, the other ones must have gluten in it. So I'm gonna get this kind. Sort of deceptive marketing. It's like I saw a commercial for chicken, and it was like, our chicken is raised without any hormones or antibiotics. Buy our chicken, and that's literally every chicken in Canada. You can't, like, chicken in Canada has to be hormone-free, antibiotic-free, all that stuff. Good semantic argument in that is one. Yes. Pesticide free, yeah, but don't try to sell me organic lettuce. Yeah, they changed the meaning of organic, I guess. To mean, I guess, pesticide free or whatever the requirements are. All gummies are vegan. Oh, vegan gummies. Well, that's not true. Gummies are made from gelatin, which is from horses. You can definitely get non-vegan gummies. Shiny Gastly! Here we go! Bingo bango! Bottled water, yeah, bottled water. I mean, it's convenient. That's what you're paying for. Animal products and gummies because gelatin. They use gelatin to make gummies. I think. Yeah, we did find it. We did find a Mimikyu which is marked. We got a marked Mimikyu. Shiny Gastly in the game is hard to see. I haven't had an issue. I mean, who knows? Maybe I passed over a couple today. But this one was easy for me to notice. All right, that's a critical catch. I've had like actual vegan gummies though, and they are not as good. Like the texture is really weird in them. They're like, I don't know, they're not so chewy, they're kind of like mushy. I don't know how to describe it. Check summary. Let's see if the Gastly is marked. We're checking in 3, 2, 1. Ah, not marked. 3 Gastly today, none of them marked. We'll keep trying. I've got 15 minutes left on the sandwich. Yeah, I don't know what they make the vegan gummies from. I've had actual vegan gummies and they're like, the texture is really weird in them. Sugar-free gummy bears. Yeah, they got a lot of the ones with xylitol in it. I was reading some of those Amazon reviews, which I would assume that they are a lot of those were fake, but they were sure fun to read. Oh, sugar, yeah, 420 gummies have an aftertaste. Yeah, I wouldn't know much about that. Or would I? Now everyone's gonna get the suspicions about me, I bet now. I shouldn't have said that. How goes the hunt? Hope they're staying spooky. Yeah, we got marked Mimikyu on the second sandwich. Second shiny Mimikyu. Now found 3 shiny Gastly, but none of them have been marked. Chocolate covered gummies again now. Why? Why not? I don't like chocolate covered gummies though. Gelatin is derived from animal bones. Yes, that's why it's not considered vegan, because of the gelatin. But I don't know what I don't know what they use to make vegan gummies. But yeah, they don't taste as good. It has positives, yeah. It also has a lot of negatives too. But yeah, man, it's crazy though. In Canada, you can buy it anywhere. Every street corner's got a shop. You walk 5 feet to a store and get it. Even at grocery stores, you can buy those things at grocery stores too. Yeah, drinking and smoking. Well, drinking and smoking really has no benefits, at least. There's not really any benefits to those. Infused drinks. Yeah, let's just ban everything. They tried to ban alcohol years and years ago. Didn't turn out so well. Duplicate cards, not fun, yeah. Not a good time in American history. Yeah, it didn't turn out so well. Did not turn out so well when they tried to ban that. Yeah, it was a big mess. Exactly. I like that episode of The Simpsons though, where Homer was the beer baron. They had prohibition in Springfield, and Homer was making his own. You would think less of anyone. Oh, wouldn't. Okay. You wouldn't. But we're not gonna talk about it. That's a pretty heavy conversation for a Pokemon stream. Kind of want to drop the that discussion now. Let's see if we can get one more shiny Gastly before the stream ends. How long left on the Sammy? 10 minutes, 26 seconds. So it'll be a little bit over time here. A little bit over time today. But I'm gonna go to the end of the sandwich, yeah. What? Ah, that's right. That's right, I was thinking the exact same thing, Tyler. Man, now I'm thinking about, for some reason, shiny Guzzlord. I want to get a shiny Guzzlord in Pogo. What are some underrated Pokemon? I like Zangoose and Golurk. Well, Articuno's underrated. It's my favorite Pokemon, so if people rate it less than #1, then I think it's underrated. Definitely Illumise is underrated. I don't know, I'd have to think about it, honestly. You hit send too early. Yeah, I've done that before. I don't know, I'd have to think. I'd have to like, I don't know, look at a bunch of Pokemon. Seviper, Clodsire. I don't know if Clodsire is. I think Clodsire is pretty popular. Dubwool. I like Wooloo. I'm not a huge fan of Dubwool. A lot of people say Charizard is underrated. Definitely Jinx is underrated. People hate Jinx way more than they should. Jinx is not that good, but I mean, come on, it's not a 0 out of 10 either. Typing with one hand and that fat part of my thumb hit send. If I'm typing with one hand, I do the swiping thing where you just swipe your finger to the next letter on the keyboard, rather than tapping individually. You Jinx! I bet you like Mr. Mime too. Mr. Mime's cool. I'm not a fan of Mr. Rhyme though. I think Mr. Rhyme is a little weird. I'd like to see one more Gastly. I would love to get the Mark Gastly to finish the stream. Don't know if you're aware, Kem, but the grass industry contributes a lot to Canada. COVID benefits. Well, yeah, there's a lot of when people get like sod and like they plant seeds in their yard, like grass seeds and all that. It and the lawns look nicer and it makes Canada more beautiful. And there's a lot of tax dollars earned on that too. Mr. Rhyme's not that bad. I don't know, he looks too weird. Yeah, I know you did, JJ. I was trying to make it sound a little bit cleaner for the live stream. We should not really be discussing this in a kid stream. But yeah, there's a lot of tax dollars in it. Jeez, I gotta figure when it's gonna snow. I still gotta go to Home Depot and pick up a snowblower. Turns out, from what I've seen, electric snowblowers are better than I thought they would be. Though the big concern I saw people having with electric snowblowers is that they have a hard time cutting through the big, like when the snow plow comes through and leaves a big pile of snow in your driveway, that it's hard for it to get through that stuff. Root beer. I love root beer. I love it. I haven't had it in a while though, but that used, I mean, as a kid, that was like my favorite thing to drink. Come again? Yeah, I said electric snowblowers have better reviews than I expected them to be, but they're still not as good as gas. Though less maintenance. And you got to get a good one too, like a cheap electric one isn't going to do that good. Maybe a really expensive one would be nice. A&W is good root beer, yeah. Mug root beer is good too. I was reading one review on an electric snowblower, and they said like one great thing about electric snowblower is that when you're done, there's not enough charge left in the battery to do your neighbor's driveway. So if your neighbor wants you to do their driveway, you can say, sorry, my battery's out. They're still on sale. Well, the one's on Amazon. I don't know what brand it is. I wouldn't buy that. Ice cold mug Coke is good. Bring some ranch and root beer to the UK. Set up a pop shop. Oh yeah, just go sell some root beer and some Snow Joe. I've never heard of Snow. Yeah, that's right. You told me. I never heard of Snow Joe before. I'll look it up. I'll see what the reviews are. But I've already determined which snowblower I'm going to be getting. 338. Snow Joe is a name brand in America. Is anyone in the US familiar with Snow Joe? Tire shop is just ranch and root beer. That's right. When you're there, do you like sour candy, Big Cheese? I don't know if you do. You could pick up some Barnett Super Sours from the UK. Those are really sour. Never heard of Snow Joe? Well, looks like my sandwich is just about done. 3 minutes left. See if we can get ourselves a buzzer beater here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a Toro brand. You just arrived, Tristan, just in time for the last couple minutes of the live stream. Good luck, thank you. You're taking off, yeah, Seth. I'm just about finished up here too. Hopefully, you like Ryobi. Is that electric? Toro is Honda, isn't it? I'm not sure. I know you can actually buy like Honda brand snowblowers. I don't know if it's like the same parent company or something. Electric, yeah. Eco-friendly award-winning battery plus tools founded 2009. Okay. Oh, and the battery's compatible with the Weed Whacker? That's a small battery, though. I have a Ryobi Weed Whacker with a battery. It's not a big battery. Buzzer beater inbound. Wouldn't that be nice? What time do you usually start your streams? Whatever time it is for you right now, take away 3.5 hours. Go backwards 3.5 hours from now, and that's when I go live. Battery's larger than your hand? Okay. I'm just, because I know a Weed Whacker doesn't really require a whole lot of power. So the fact that the same exact battery would power a snowblower is interesting. I'll look it up on Amazon, but I got my eyes set on a Toro. Oh, is Snow Joe a sister company of Sloppy Joe? I missed that big cheese. Yeah, Sloppy Joe, that's the brother, right? Sister companies. Oh man, now I'm thinking of Sloppy Joes. Maybe I'll pick up a can of Manwich. Surprised the DC voltage now, yeah, and the size of the batteries. Whoops. You're a Manwich. You never heard of Manwich before? I guess it's like sandwich, but for a man? I don't know. It's kind of a funny name. If you mix it in with some ground beef for Sloppy Joes, it's really good. I like the taste. Sticky Joe. Okay, you've heard of it. Lawnmower took 2 Ryobi batteries. Yeah, I've heard, I heard electric lawnmowers are really nice too. Well, unfortunately, that's that. No marked Gastly, but we did get the marked Mimikyu. Don't forget to stop by on Monday's live stream. I'll just do it again because we are doing a breast cancer charity live stream, so raising money for breast cancer research. And so yeah, stop by, hang out. We'll be hunting some pink shinies. Just before we go, I want to say thank you to a few people here. Angie coming in, gifting 13 channel members. We had Eric here, flexing 14 months, Jason flexing 4 months, and Pika Power also 14 months. The Pokemon from the Outbreak. Did you see that? The Outbreak Pokemon just disappeared. What the heck? And thanks for 122 likes though. The 50 something people still hanging out. My Outbreaks disappeared in the middle of the day. That's odd. But whatever. Yeah, it happens to Amber sometimes. I mean, I could just close the game and reopen it. It would be fine, I think. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you all have a great weekend filled with many shinies. I will see you all Monday. Hopefully nobody has bad luck today. Get your rest if you're in school, work, you got work off. Have a nice relaxing weekend. We'll catch you on Monday for the breast cancer charity live stream. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.